Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, because with Him, all things is possible. It's No Doug Zone episode is sponsored by Matchbout. Follow Matchbout Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Matchbout, the best sponsorship in the land. What up, my people? How's everybody feeling? Everybody's feeling good. I am. I had to say my prayer this morning as much as I've been saying it every day. Um, because we always have to thank Him for another day. It just always feels good to get up and do it. Um, you got to remember, without Him, it wouldn't be another day. So it just always feels good to do that. Sometimes you have to ask Him to strengthen you, to help you in your time of need. You know, always good. I always try to tell people that. Call Him, not just when you're doing good. Call Him when you're doing bad. Just call Him when you need Him. Saying it always works. Well, today we got a lot to talk about. We got a lot coming up. It's going to be this year starting off, especially for the month of February, is a very busy month. Um, we have a lot to talk about. Um, we seen what happened this past 2 days ago. I should say, excuse me, 2 days ago. We seen what happened. Fights. I'm off that. I'm not getting into that. Some reason we always end up bringing that up back up, but I'm not doing that shit. So please, respectfully, what happened Thursday happened Thursday. Leave it alone. Now we on to the next. Um, so of course we got news about yesterday about what's about to happen. Today, I'll be back again on here. I won't be on StreamYard, but I'll be back on here later on today. We'll be uptown in the BX. Um, Strikers Paradise, new gym opening up in the Bronx. Don't forget it. 4 p.m. Pull up today. I mean, you in the New York area, pull up to the BX 4 p.m. Strikers Paradise. You know what I'm saying? Shouts to my brother Coach Carlos. Shouts to everybody who'll be out there today. It's gonna be dope. And on top of that, of course, we got USA Metro Boxing tonight going down at Gleason's Gym. I believe that's not 5 p.m., maybe 7 p.m. Between one of those times, I have to look at it again. But if you're in the area, you want to see some great boxing, definitely get down to Gleason's Boxing Gym. Of course, I won't be there. I won't be really attending no fight events just yet, but you will see me. I'm working on something, so you definitely see me. And so that's what it is. And today you see what it is. We Devin Haney, Brian Garcia, 420. It's happening. So we're gonna get into that. Let's not waste any more time. All right. So my newcomers, my regulars, everybody, welcome to the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go. Jeff Spark, what's up, my brother? Be free, what up? Crush the legend, my guys. What's up? D free, I think I sent you the link already, bro. Let me try. me see something. Let me just be sure, because I'll say I did something and I didn't do it. Uh, hold on. Give me a second, y'all. Is this joint? On it, because sometimes in these fights you don't want to get. Who's this coming? Oh, D Free. I'm sorry. I apologize, bro.
Yep,
Um,
yep.
sometimes I don't want to. I don't want to. Oh man, look at that beautiful one back there.
Yeah, that's one of my granddaughters.
Oh
I
my
could, her
God,
sister's behind me sleep.
she is beautiful. Hi, Mama. Good morning
She
to you,
said hi.
beautiful. Good morning, beautiful. Since I woke up and seen my wife, you the second beautifulest thing I woke up and saw this morning. God bless you. I know you are. You welcome, beautiful. Yeah, well, D Free, let's not even play around with it. It's happening, brother. Me and you don't smoke, but somebody gonna be high as hell on 420.
Yeah, yeah, they gonna somebody gonna be in a coma. Uh, they
Oh, look at
somebody.
her. Look at her. I gotta get you a little No Duck Zone shirt, mama. See how
Yeah,
it look on you.
yeah, yeah. They gonna somebody gonna be high, but yeah,
Hey,
I mean,
it's
I'm waiting
here.
to see. I'm waiting to see. I believe they're gonna go through with the fight because at this point, really, neither one of them have a move to make. So they really gotta face each other right now at this point in time because for Ryan, there's nobody else out there for him to fight because Rolly pulled out to fight Pitbull Cruz and Devin. The only other person for him to fight right now will be Sandor Martin. So I think they're gonna go ahead and go through with the fight. But it is very interesting to see this fight. I want to see how Devin looked because, like I was saying last night on Thomas' show, um, this is the first time that Devin actually faced somebody who's going to be bigger than him. Devin has a slightly advantage in the arm reach. I think he got 71 inches. Ryan got a 70-inch arm reach, but height-wise, um, Ryan is taller. So this is going to be the first time that Devin actually faced somebody that's actually taller than him with a similar arm reach. So it's
Where,
going to be kind of interesting.
where did all the? It seemed almost like wrestling. You would have thought it was scripted. Where did all that anger come from towards Ryan? I've seen Devin get wild, but I ain't never really seen Ryan. Where did that come from, yo? That was crazy.
Uh, well, Ryan has that. I mean, remember when he was supposed to have fight Tank the first time he was on the hot box with Mike Tyson and he kept jumping up talking about 2 rounds, 2 rounds. So he has uh that little hyper mode. I want to see how it translates in the ring. Um, because like Crush said last night as well, Ryan really doesn't have to worry about the punching, or in his head, he don't have to
Yeah,
worry about the punching power because he doesn't believe Devin can punch. So
yeah.
um, I don't. I mean, we're gonna find out if Devin actually has some power when it comes to Ryan because he believes that Devin can't punch. I mean, we all saw Devin rock Regis and we saw him drop Regis. So Devin does have some power. I don't know if Ryan believes that or not. Well, he don't believe it, but he's gonna soon find out. But like I said, it's gonna be interesting because this is some new ground for Devin. He never had to deal with this type of fighter where the guy is taller than him with a similar arm reach, and I don't know. I mean, I believe Devin is going to outbox him, but like we said last night, what if Devin don't? What if Ryan goes in there and he beats Devin? Because it's a win-win for Ryan.
Don't
It's a
say that, D Free.
huh?
Oh, good morning, Mrs. Free. I didn't even see her. I was in the back trying to
Yep.
get
She just got in the car.
Crush. Yeah, I was trying to get Crush up here, but
Oh,
it's
she
not working.
she she wanted she wanted me to show you that she just went out and bought some new pepper spray for you.
You
Yeah.
know what?
So
You and your wife not gonna keep intimidating me. That's what y'all not gonna keep on. Y'all the ones that got to come to New York for the meet and greet. Y'all not gonna keep intimidating me. What's up, Cono Loco? Yeah, but it's gonna be. I just trying to figure where was all this energy coming from. Then they almost scrapped. But Bill Haney was the one that had me laughing though. I love Bill. I don't care what nobody say. Bill's a funny guy, man. Shout out to Trill Bill, man. He's a funny dude, man. That's why I couldn't tell if it was serious or not. But then I was just like, yo, well, it don't matter. The fight is on. 420 is on. I'm glad to see it. I'm just hoping nothing happens between that. Nobody pulls out. Nobody gets injured. Ryan doesn't change his mind at the last minute. We know Devin won't. I'm hoping Ryan don't. He don't get injured. He don't sit there and say, "Well, I'm not fighting him on 420. I'm gonna wait to fight. I'm gonna wait to fight Rolly." Remember, like, no, man, no. We need this for 420. I wish I can get to it, but it's not gonna happen. They do something in Vegas. I can't get to it. Conor Loco, my guy.
yeah, I know. Conor gonna be high for this fight. Him, Crush, G5, Southern T, all them niggas gonna be high as cuckoo bird.
Hey, did you see Bill video roasting Porter? I heard about it. I didn't see it. I didn't see it, Crush. I heard about it.
Yeah, like
I did. I heard
like
about it. I didn't see it. What happened?
like
Why was he roasting them?
uh
I thought them two was okay. I never knew it was.
I
What was
didn't
he?
I didn't yeah I didn't see it.
What was he roasting them about? See, that's why I got to get somebody up here. I got to get trying to move to get. Let me try to get Crush up here. It's being very difficult right now. But I'm just glad that it's here. Even she's happy about the fight. That's right, Mama. I know. Even she can't wait. She can't wait. I know, Mama. Oh, D Free, you got two of them in the back. I didn't know you
Yeah,
had another.
that
I didn't know you had
that
another little one.
yeah. I said her sister's behind me.
Oh man,
That's
oh
her
y'all
little.
busy
That's her
today. Oh
little. Her little sister.
y'all busy this Saturday. Boy, I
Yeah,
don't
we
know how
got.
y'all do it, boy. Y'all gonna be the best grandparents on earth. I'm telling you, don't nobody do it like y'all, boy. Don't nobody do it like y'all. Usually some grandparents be like, look, it's Saturday. I'm chilling. Hey, don't nobody do it like that. But that one right there is adorable.
That's Vicky's twin right there.
She is adorable, man.
That's Vicky's
A
twin.
little adorable one, man. There she go. Uh-oh.
Say hi.
No. Hi,
Look. Say
beautiful.
hi.
Hi, mama. Hi, baby. You are beautiful. How you doing? Oh man, listen. That is, hey, they are, God bless them. They are beautiful. Y'all got a, hey, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Y'all got a lot of girls running around, man.
Yes, we do.
Y'all got a
We
lot of
got we got
girls.
we got two. We got what, three boys and the rest of them are girls
Boy,
out of the
I don't,
seven. And we got another girl on the way.
man, look, I'm gonna need y'all to relax.
So it's not us. It's the kids.
Yeah,
We
listen,
done.
I'm gonna need you to tell the kids. I'm gonna need them to go on strike. I'm gonna need them to go on strike, man. Y'all gonna be 75 and them kids still gonna be coming. Y'all gonna be
Well,
75 and
I
them
mean, I'm
kids.
not. I'm not gonna be 75. Vicky is that. I just turned 24 on the 16th.
Now you dead wrong for that, bro. You dead wrong for that. Quee, he's dead wrong for that.
Vicky a cougar. I just turned 24.
So Vic, you really just gonna let him just violate you like that? No. Look at Quee putting up the red flag like that's a no. Yeah, Quee, well, Quee, he gotta go home with her. He, oh yeah,
What?
that's right. You might you might have to try your new pepper spray on him because he being very disrespectful. She
I
said
got my pepper spray with me too.
Quee
Mine's in
said
my bag.
Quee said, nope, we not letting that happen. Yeah. Dog,
Uh,
Quee, you see them, Quee? You see how adorable they are, Quee? Quee, don't it just make you want to
I
go run
I
and have
bring.
a little bit of Quee? Don't it make you want to have a little Quees and a little G5s? Hey, look,
Okay.
I'm up here being messy. I
Yeah.
told Quee, I said, you see how beautiful they are? Don't they make you want to run around and have a bunch of little Quees and G5s?
Hell no. She like nope. Red flag.
Let me stop. I always mess with her about that. Let me stop messing. She said, red flag, don't the fuck I don't.
No, the fuck they don't.
Queen said I ain't got no patience for that shit. No, but I got the it's here. I think if you talk about starting the year off with the fights we've been waiting for, this is one of them. Now, this
Yeah.
can go good for Ryan. This can go bad for Ryan. We seen
Yeah.
what happened in the tank fight, but for some reason, this I don't feel like this is going to be like the tank fight. I feel like it'll be just a little better. I think he'll
Um.
do better.
It all depends. It all depends if Ryan come in there with a clear head and doesn't come in there on emotion. If Ryan
Yeah,
come in there with a clear head and fight somewhat a similar style that he fought the last fight, it's gonna be interesting. If he come in there and try to fight Devin the way he fought Tank, he gonna get
yeah,
beat up. If he try to
yeah,
press Devin, he gonna get beat up. Now he can't box with Devin. He got to be smart. He got to know when to put pressure on and when to stay out of range. Um, I don't know if he know how to do that because Devin is the better boxer. I mean, let's be honest. Devin is the better boxer. But if if Ryan can fight the best fight of his career and his life, he could very well pull out an upset. He might. Who knows? He might catch Devin with that left hook. But the one thing that I will say is he's gonna have to develop a right hand. You're not gonna beat Devin with just one hand.
No.
You gotta have two things for Devin to have to worry about. If you just got a left hook for Devin to worry about, Devin is he's gonna beat you easy. So he got to develop a jab. He got to develop a right hand
Yeah.
and change levels. You can't just now. He does go to the body, but he got to do it. He got to be smart about it. You can't telegraph the shots when it comes to Devin, and you can't you can't be so cautious of when you go to the body because
Yeah.
Devin is gonna he got the better ring IQ. He's gonna outsmart you. So you gotta you gotta use Devin's strength to your advantage. We know
Yeah.
Devin likes to move around. You're gonna have to make Devin move around a lot more. Make him move around a lot more to where the later rounds he slows down and he's easier to hit.
Yeah. I'm reading something. It's saying it's a. I'm just happen to be reading something saying it's a done deal. I see this picture with Eddie Hearn and Devin Haney. Did he end up going back?
You done took yourself off. That man, that man is retarded.
Sorry. Did he end up going? My hands, my hands are moving. Did he end up going back with Eddie?
Who? Devin?
Yeah.
Devin's been a partner with the zone. Period. He's always been partners with the zone. He just took those 3-fight deal with ESPN so he could become undisputed. But he's always been partners with the zone.
Okay. Okay. That's the part that I was trying to figure out. Okay.
Yeah, he's never been signed to Matchroom. He's been partners with Matchroom. So he that's why he say he's free to go wherever he wants because he's not signed to them. He's partners with them.
Okay. I just read something that happened to just come across my phone. That's why I asked that because I had seen a picture with them. So I'm just
I,
trying to I'm just trying to put the pieces to the puzzle together, thinking like, okay, this happens. Devin beats him. Where does that put Ryan Garcia?
um I think it's a win-win because you got to think about it. Even if Ryan lose and we say the original four kings was Ryan, Devin, T.O., and Tank. Ryan has been in the ring with two of the four kings, and yeah, he might have got beat by both of them. So Roberto Duran was 1-3 against the four kings, so we still looked at Roberto Duran as one of the legends. He got beat by all three of them.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Ryan Garcia, he has those two names on his resume now. He two of the top fighters of this generation. So yeah, he got beat by him, but who else can say they fought Tank and Devin? Nobody else can say that. Either you
To
fought
can't
one of them,
To can't say it. Uh uh
or
uh yeah.
yeah, no. Either you fought one of them or you fought none of them. Nobody could say that they fought both of them. So
No.
it's a win-win for Ryan. It's not really a win-lose for Devin because I think I think Ryan brings something to the table that Devin has never faced. Like I said, he got the height and a similar arm reach. Um, Devin never faced nobody with the height that Ryan got.
How would
Um,
you compare how would you compare the speed?
um, he might have the fastest hands that Devin been in the ring with. The only person I think that might have a similar hand speed, I don't know if it's as fast as Ryan, is maybe Loma, but I don't know if it's as fast as Ryan's. I think it
Yeah,
might be quick. I think it might be quicker than Ryan's, but I don't know if it's as fast as Ryan's. Um, so I mean, the hand speed, like I said, this is an element that Devin hasn't faced yet. I think Devin will pass it with flying colors, but who knows? Ryan might end up landing that lucky punch.
yeah. Well, you know just as well as I do, he cannot depend on that going in there with Devin because it damn sure didn't work with Tank. It's not going to work with Devin. I'm sure that Derrick James and them are coming up with a great game plan. But even in the mix of that, and see, and a lot of people are going to blame Derrick James if something don't go right. You can't blame him.
Oh,
It's just certain things you can't change with fighters. Ryan is one of those guys that is just certain things just can't be taught. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Certain things just can't be taught.
yeah. You can't blame Derrick James, especially if Ryan goes out there and start doing that retarded shoulder roll. You can't blame Derrick James for that. That's something Ryan do on his own. Derrick James don't train the shoulder roll. But
No.
you like everybody wants to blame the trainer. Sometimes it is on the trainer, but a lot of times it's not the trainer. The trainer can tell you all the right things. It's up to the
Yeah.
fighter to go out there and execute. If the fighter doesn't execute, it's not on the trainer, it's on the fighter. So if we listen to Derrick James and he telling Ryan the right things to do and Ryan is not doing it, that's not on Derrick James, that's on Ryan Garcia. Now, if we listen to Derrick James and Derrick James telling Ryan to do something that we know is not working, then yeah, that's on Derrick James. Like we heard T.O. father tell T.O. the wrong things to do. We heard who else was it? It was somebody else that we heard the trainer. Oh, Bullet. When Bullet was training Rolly, I'm like, oh, what you telling Rolly to press Tank Davis? Tank Davis is a counter puncher. You don't press a counter puncher. You walking right into what he wants you to do. So that's on the trainer. But I mean, you can't always blame the trainer. But that's what a lot of people like to do when the fighter lose. They like to blame it on the trainer. The same way they
Yeah.
did with 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 the Jamel not the Jamel Charlo, more so with the Earl Spence. A lot of
Yeah.
people held Derrick James for the Jamel Charlo. They held him accountable, but that wasn't on Derrick James. That was Jamel. Jamel just didn't come to fight. He just came to survive.
Yeah. And the sad thing about that is that he goes in there, he gets beat by Devin, and then all of a sudden Derrick James is not his trainer anymore. Not because he don't want to be, it's because hey, the story is they parting ways, or he parting ways from him, and now you like, damn, that's funny. Would you have done that if you'd have got the victory?
Right.
It's funny. It's funny
Now
how that always
I
happens.
can tell you that now. If Ryan do beat Devin, if somehow Ryan does beat Devin, they're gonna praise the hell out of Dirk James. He's gonna be the trainer of the year. At the beginning
Oh
of the
God,
year, he's gonna be trainer of the year.
shit! Him and Bomac will damn near have to fight for that position, and that means against each other, because they sure go try to call him trainer of the year. And I'm like, Dad, we only in the second month of this of the new year. Y'all gonna be calling him the trainer of the year already? But yeah, it's gonna be a great one. Besides all the pushing and shoving and all the trash talking, um, it might look animated, but the build up to this is gonna be great. I can't wait till they do the press tour because you know it's gotta be a press tour.
Yeah.
That's when you know a fight is gonna happen. When they do a press tour, that's gonna be crazy.
If they wanna sell this fight and get it somewhere to the level of what Tank and Ryan did, they're gonna have to do more of what they did the other day. They're gonna have to do more of that. Every time they face each other, it's gotta be damn near all out brawl. because that's what's going to draw the fans, and they be like, "Oh, we got to see them get in the ring." They ready to kill each other at the press conference. They got it. They got to do more of that if they want
I
to get somewhere around the range of what Ryan and Tank did.
I tell you what, a press conference, weigh in, it's gonna be ugly.
Now, this is the thing: are we going to see a press tour? Because
Yeah, yeah.
we really the only promotional company that we see a press tour from is PBC. Top Rank don't do really do a press tour, and the Zone don't do a press tour. They do press conference in the city where they fighting at, but they don't do a press tour where they go from
You
state
know
to
what?
state.
That's a good damn question. Now that you roll, let me take that back. That's a good damn question because I've never seen that come from them. PBC,
It's
you're right.
always PBC.
PBC is the only ones that I've seen because I've been to them. Everyone that you've when I went to Canelo and Jamel, that was PBC. When I went to Crawford and Spence, yes, a lot of them I've been to. A lot of the press tours I've been to came from PBC. That's a good damn question. But it would be highway robbery if they didn't do it. They should work on doing that. They
Yeah,
should
because
because
I know
that would be
they're
good.
gonna do multiple press conference, but usually, like I said, the Zone they always do it in the same city where they're fighting at. The same thing with Top Rank, they do it in the same city where they're
To
fighting at. I
me,
never seen them actually do it
to me that's whack because why not do? We have to get back to doing these press tours. We got to,
because
and
I think Loma and Devin would have been bigger if they did a tour. They didn't do a press tour. They only did the press conference in the city where they was at, where they was having a fight at in Vegas.
I think that's whack. I think, in my opinion, because remember, even when Floyd was fighting, I believe even when he fought Ricky Hatton, when he fought Shane Mosley, they didn't just go to two states. They were going they were going almost all over. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Even when he fought even when he fought Madonna, hell, they had a press conference in the middle of Times Square. We got to get back to doing that. We got to move. We got to move around. We be going to New York and L.A. and then that's it. Press tour
Yeah,
over. Like,
they got to they if they really want to sell this fight, we know Vegas is going to be there. You ain't got to worry about Vegas. Skip
yeah,
Vegas. You got media day. You got the weigh-in. All that is for Vegas. You can do a press tour in Los Angeles. You can do a press tour in New York. You can do a press tour in Texas. You want to Atlanta. You want to hit all of these cities, all these major cities. If you that you want to draw in, you want to draw in the fan base from Atlanta for Devin. You want to draw in the fan base from Texas for Ryan. The fan base in New York for both of them. You want the fan base in LA for both of them. You want to draw those fan bases in because that's the only way you're going to sell this fight.
yeah. And I think a lot of the big fights, they should, they have to get back to doing that, man. You know what I mean? Press tours to me is very important because not only that, for people like us who cover boxing, when they're having these fights, not everybody could afford a ticket. Everybody can't afford to go. So sometimes when you're at a press conference or a weigh-in, or excuse me, I should say the press conference, that's as close as you're going to get to the fight. Like I knew I wasn't going to go to Crawford and Spence. I knew damn well, and I wasn't tripping about it. But just to be at that press conference when they did that was dope. I knew I wasn't going to Canelo and Charlo. I knew damn well I can't afford that. But just to be in the building for that was super dope. That's as close as you'll get to the fight. But
Yeah.
I think we need to get back to that. And we really need to get back to do. I don't care if it's Top Rank or Matchroom. We need it as especially when they're doing business. If they start doing business with each other, who's ever starting to do business with each other have to come up with these ideas of, you know what, we're already doing business together. Let's start taking this show on the road.
Another
You know what I'm saying?
another thing they got to do too, because this is a all the zone card, because that's Golden Boy and Matchroom or the zone, because it's not really Matchroom because He's not signed to Matchroom, so it's Golden Boy in the zone. They got to put an interesting card together. Right now, these cards have been horrible that we had so far this year. These cards have been horrible. I mean, you had a couple of interesting fights, but for the most part, the card was horrible.
I think the zone Matchroom is just trying to stay as active and as relevant as they can. And even with them doing that, that still might not be good enough for them. I think they're trying their best to stay as active as they can because every time you look up, there's a fight coming up, and they want people to say, you know what, we got to stay as active as we can. We got to. These people want to see boxing, but you're giving us people that, first of all, we're not familiar with. They come from across the water. Some of the U.S. fighters we are familiar with that signed to y'all over there, but even when you put them in the ring, we're not even familiar with their opponents. So we're like, shit. And sometimes we just watch it because either we're a fan of them or we're a fan of the sport or we just want to see some boxing. But I think that's what they're doing over there. They're trying to stay as active as they can. And so is Golden Boy. I think they're both trying to stay as active as they can because they're looking and seeing what's going on, what happened with PBC. Top Rank, I think their contract with ESPN is it'll be a wrap. So everybody's like, you know what? We got to get on our JOBs or our asses will be next on the list.
Yeah, but they need to put Andy Cruz on the undercard. They need to put Jose Ramirez on the undercard.
Damn, I ain't heard about him in a minute.
Yeah, who else they got over there that they
Who
can
did he
put on
just
the?
sign to?
He just signed the
Jose
Golden Boy.
Ramirez.
He just signed the Golden
Golden
Boy.
Boy. Golden
Yeah.
Boy.
So yeah,
I was
they need to
surprised when I
have
heard.
him.
I was surprised when I heard that. I thought everything was going well for him over there at Top Rank. Guess not.
Yeah, it's a couple of other fighters that they have. Kid Austin. They need to put him on there. They can
Oh,
build this
yeah,
card up
Kid
to
Austin.
make it a good card. They can build it up.
Kid.
They gotta put some fighters on there.
Stop giving us what you think we want to see.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these fights we don't ask for. We don't ask for a
Now
lot of these.
all of those cards before the bell, you can put all of those guys that's from overseas because they like to put a lot of those UK fighters on there. You can put them on before the bell.
Um,
But the main card, put Kid Austin, Jose Ramirez, Andy Cruz, put them on there as the undercard.
this is what I don't want to see, and we just spoke about this from what happened Thursday, right? I don't care if it's ESPN Plus. I don't care if it's the Zone app. I don't care what it is. They have to stop making these. And I know people say if you want to watch it, watch it. If you don't complain about it. But in some ways, I understand why people speak about it. They got to stop making these fights, right? They make these main event, what I call these main event fights. They just think that we could just throw anybody we want on this card. People don't give a damn about all these people. All they care is about the main event. But what you fail to realize is that hell, once you order it, you ain't just paying for the damn main event. The main event might be the main fight you want to see, but it's like, so I got to sit through these boring ass fights just to get to the main event.
Yeah.
Like you got to
Because
start throwing some people on the card that we familiar with, that they're good fight. Not even just being familiar with them. They got to be. It's got to be worth it. We're coming out our pockets almost every month, every year. You got to give us something. You got to.
yeah, especially now that the zone is doing pay per view, which they said they was never going to do. They was trying to get rid of pay per view. That's why they
Yeah.
came out with the zone. But now that they're doing pay per view, they gotta put some of these fighters on there that we know. You got Andy Cruz over there. You got Jose Ramirez. You got Kid Austin. You got it's another guy they got on Matchroom. It's either Matchroom or Golden Boy. I can't remember which team he signed to, but they got some named fighters over there that they can put on the card to make this card interesting instead of just putting a bunch of UK fighters. Because I know they're gonna start this card roughly around 2 o'clock before the bell. Going to start at 2 o'clock, and it's gonna go all day, and it's gonna be a bunch of UK fighters that most of us never heard of.
Yeah.
And then we get to the main card, the card that we paying to see. you're gonna see some more UK fighters that you never heard of, and you like, okay, give me somebody that I know. I need to see somebody that I know. I'm tired of seeing all these people I don't know. Yeah, it's good to
Yeah,
get them the exposure, but you can get them exposure on the before the bell. The main card where we paying for, we need to see those celebrity. I mean those stars or those upcoming stars that you got on that card. Like Andy Cruz, he hasn't fought in about 6 months. It's about time for Andy Cruz to get back in the ring. So
damn, it's
he
been
should
that
be he
long.
should be. It's been almost well, it ain't been quite 6 months. It's been
Could
about
have
about
about
three or
this,
four about 3 or 4 months.
but well, he's still due to get back in. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
because
still
by the
due to
time
get
this
back.
fight happens, it's going to be about 7, 8 months. By the time this fight happens,
Damn. Hey
by
man, y'all
time
got to
by,
get
by
in
the
there.
time the fight happens, Andy Cruz would have been out of the ring about 7 or 8 months. So it's time for him to get back in the ring too. He's 28 years old. He only got 2 fights so far.
Yeah, he
You gotta
shouldn't
keep
be
him active.
at 28 years old. He's damn near touching 30, and it's like, yeah, nah, you got to keep homie active.
Yeah, he only got 2 fights. He only been in the
28
pros for
years
two
old.
fights.
28 years old. He should be fighting 3 times this year. Shit, for
Damn,
real.
that man need to fight every 4 months. No, I'm
Yeah, you
sorry,
right.
every 3 months. He need to fight 4 times every 3 months. He need to be in the ring. He
Yeah,
ain't got
28
nothing but two
years.
fights.
Shit, I wish I was 28 years old right now. Every man, look, I'll be trying to fight with the Cookie Monster. Everybody. I wouldn't give a damn. You got to take advantage of that. But yeah, we don't want to pay for no more of these. And like I said, people go, well, don't pay for it, don't watch it. But when you think about it, it's besides the point. I don't think people, and I want to do a number on this too, Free. I'm not going to do it now, but I'm gonna do a show on it about can you just imagine how many, and not pocket checking people, but how much money that people come out their pockets for this, for these pay per
For
views, for these apps. All this
for the
shit
apps,
costs.
I could tell you the Zone app is 20 something dollars a month,
Yeah,
and then you buy the pay per view. Depending on what the pay per view is, you paying damn near the same price you would be paying if you was buying it when it was Showtime. $85. You paying pretty
yeah.
much the
I'm
same
about to
amount.
say that $75, $80 depends on. Some
You
pay per
paying the
views
same
been
amount.
damn near $100. Some pay per
The
views
only
been
di-
damn near $100.
the only difference is when it was Showtime, you was paying $5 a month because that was a package that you had to get on cable. You was paying an
Yeah,
extra $5 to have Showtime. With the Zone, you paying $20 or twenty-five
yeah.
dollars plus the $60 that you paying for the pay per view. So it's roughly about the same.
That's that's just a lot. So when we're
Like
asking for good
people say,
fights,
oh, it's cheaper if you buy it on the Zone. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, fuck, it's not. No, it's not.
who the hell told you? Who told you that? Who told you
It's
that?
not. It's not cheaper. People think it's cheaper because they say, "Oh, it's $60 for the pay per view." Did you forget your monthly charge you pay for? So what if they put on 2 pay per views that month that you wanted to see? You pay $120 plus the 25.
Yeah, that part right there. But I think people forget about that. But you know, I felt like last year, and I could be wrong. I might be wrong for this. I felt like last year the only reason why we got the fights that we got is because Showtime and PBC knew they were going their separate ways, or maybe that was just the fights that were lined up already. Like when I look at it and I think about it, and then all of a sudden it comes, they part ways, and I'm like, damn, or they part ways as it was bad business, or they part ways like, what is this? Like, what happened? So when I think about it, I go, damn, it's crazy how they just gave us all these fights, and then all of a sudden, whoop, this is it. Won't see this no
Mm.
more on here. Like it was crazy when you sit there and think about that.
It wasn't.
But
It
that's
wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't because boxing was doing bad business with Showtime. it was because Paramount bought Showtime, and Paramount said, you know what, we getting rid of all of the sporting under Showtime, and then they just got rid of Showtime completely. Like there is no Showtime. There's no
Yeah.
Showtime. So people say, PBC put Showtime out of business. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. Paramount bought them out, and Paramount said they didn't want to do that.
People don't be knowing what they talking about.
Most people don't know shit about business.
They don't,
They
because
only
I
know
ain't never
about
think, I
they
never
only know
thought of,
about what people say. People say,
I never
"Oh,
thought
PBC put
PBC
them out
put
of
them
business."
out. I never thought PBC put them out of business. I was just like, okay, it's came to an end. Something happened, but that, but for
I,
you to say PBC
if
put them out
you
of
can't,
business,
so if PBC put them out of business, why ESPN is not out of business? Top Rank ain't been putting on no big fights like PBC. If you think about all of the big fights that we've seen since PBC came into existence, 95% of them was with PBC. All of the big
yes,
fights, 95% of them was with PBC.
yeah, yeah, they
So
were.
the Zone ain't been putting on no real big fight. The only big fight the Zone put on was Canelo and Triple G. That's the only big fight that the Zone put on. And then you look at Top Rank, their big fight was co-promoted with PBC. You got Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. You got Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao. It was always co-promoted with PBC. So they ain't put on no daggone big fights. Even Oscar and Floyd co-promoted with PBC. They haven't put on no
Yeah.
big fights by themselves.
No, absolutely not. And that's what I'm talking about right there. But people be running their mouth and don't know what the hell they be talking about, man. That's why I be like, I like to ask people questions if I don't have the answer, and it's okay with not knowing. Everybody acts like if you don't know, that makes you stupid. What makes you stupid is assuming some shit you don't know. Ask. Doesn't hurt to see, like, that's why I like to ask questions. When I have people up here, when I'm talking, I like to ask because honestly, I don't know the answer. So I'll just be looking for the answer. But all y'all that be assuming, y'all make yourself look stupid. But
That's what I'm
that's
saying.
either that's either
It,
here
it,
and there.
it's like I said, a lot of people they don't. I've learned this from being on YouTube. A lot of people hear a content creator say something and they don't do their research. They just take it for what the content creator said. They're like, oh, he must know what he's doing. He's a content creator. He must be telling the truth. No, a lot of times these people have their own agenda. They want to push their own narrative. So you hear them say something and you just take it as golden. No, you got to do your
Yeah,
own research. Find out if he's actually telling the truth or if he's lying, or she,
yeah,
whoever it might be. Find out if they telling the truth or they lying, and then find out why it happened the way it happened. Because a lot of times, yeah, things happen that way.
Oh, my man D3 will be back. He'll be back, y'all. Got him a call. Smash my like button, y'all. Smash my like button on your way in and on your way out. Smash that like button. Let's get these likes up. Let's get these likes up, y'all. Let's get them all the
I'll be
way
right
up.
back. 1 second.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's get these likes up, y'all. Yeah. So, good morning, everybody. What's up with my people, man? Y'all can see it's boxing talk this morning. Devin the Dream Haney, Ryan Garcia. It's a goal for April 20th. I wasn't going to even speak about this because, usually something happens and then the fight is a no-go. So, I'm trusting, I'm putting my trust in this and hoping nothing goes wrong. April 20th, we can get it. Or 420. Ooh, y'all gonna be high as hell out here 420. Not me, because I don't smoke anymore. But y'all gonna be high as hell 420. Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm here. I've been listening.
What's going on, Tay Tay?
Tay Tay, my Long Island sister. What up? What's poppin', Tay? Quee said, I'm here. I've been listening. Yeah. Well, I tell you what, Quee, listen to this. I want you to listen to something while you're listening. G5 gonna be hell as hell 420. So if anything you say
Shit,
to that man and that man don't hear you, that's because that man high
no,
as hell.
G5 always high. It ain't gonna be G5 high on 420. It's gonna be Queequeg. She gonna be high as shit, cause G5 gonna smoke extra heavy. She gonna be high off of contact like a motherfucker.
I can see take look, hold on. I can see Queen now, right? So all right, let me get this straight. That is Ryan Garcia in that corner, right?
Right? Queequeg gonna be like, hold on, dude. G5, give me my goddamn glasses. I can't see shit. You got your glasses on. What you talking about?
Is that Ryan Garcia or is that Chico DeBarge?
The Queequeg
Boy,
gonna be super high.
Queen gonna be high. Queen gonna be high. I'm not. She said I'm like that most of the time. I'm never over there. Yeah, Tay. What better? You know what's so crazy though? What better? Hey, what? Listen. Usually 420 is it's already a lit day, but what better? What better day to make a fight for all the smokers? Yo, hey, look, hey, D, the fight parties is gonna be crazy that day. You know, people charging to get in. Like,
Yeah.
look,
What?
yo, check it out,
Matter of fact, the fight parties, you gotta pay
yeah,
$10 to get in and you get a free bag.
man. Look, I don't know about y'all, but I'm charging these niggas to get
Actually,
in.
no. It's not gonna be $10. It's gonna be $30 and you get a free bag. They're gonna charge you
First of
$20
all, not
for
only
the
that,
bag.
you ain't gonna come watch this fight for free. You tripping? You tripping? The
That,
pay per view
that's
alone
what
is almost $100. Shit.
they're gonna say. They're gonna say it's uh $30 and you get a free bag, but you're actually paying $20 for the bag.
Yo, I hope you
$10
got
for the
off that.
fight.
I hope you got off that day, because if not, you're gonna be making a lot of arrests, boy. They gonna be running around acting like they ain't got no damn home training out there.
No, they're not. I ain't making shit. I'm not a actual police officer. I'm special police now. I
He's
work
something
for a
special.
security company. I work for a security company. Like I'm gonna show you.
Crazy thing is, drug test followed 24 hours after that. Yeah. Hey, hey, Quee. Man, look, they gonna be going to work pissed off, man. Because that next day,
You
everybody.
see that shit say special police.
I ain't
I
never
work for.
heard of this. I never heard of a special police.
They got them in New York. It's all it
I
what
know
it
what
is. What
special.
it Yeah, special police. See, a lot of people say special police and they think, oh, he's not really a police officer, but special police officers are police officers. They have the same power as a regular police officer. Um, special police was actually the first police officers in the United States. There was no police without special police. They were the
Mm.
very first police officers in the United States. So a lot of people
Well,
just they just think, oh, he's not really a police officer. He's special police. No, he's
so let me
really a
ask you
police officer.
something. If that's the case, then where the hell was the special police? Where the hell was y'all antennas when Ryan and Devin was trying to kill each other? Where the hell was y'all antennas at?
You ain't see the special police. They was sitting right there. They was laughing like shit.
Hey, he was look. Ryan was about to fight the big black bodyguard. I said, oh, I mean, Devin was about to fight the big black bodyguard. I was like, uh oh.
They was there. They saw.
It was about to be all they popping. The laws be out trying. Yeah, they be out there trying to get folks, man. Nah, I ain't with none of that. A lot of people gonna get. Hey, let me tell you something though, Queen. Especially up here in New York, a lot of people are gonna get got on 420 because they be up here on some. They be on here. They be doing too much on 420 up here. They do too much.
I tell you what. If I was if I'm me being me,
That's a fact, Tay.
people
That's a
people
fact,
people
Tay.
gonna be out partying for the 420 for the fight and the fact that it's 420 they party every 420. My ass drug testing like a motherfucker the next day. Everybody get
That's what
suspended.
Queen just. That's what Queen just look. That's what Queen was just talking about.
Everybody getting suspended or fired.
Quee said
Everybody.
they gonna be drug testing. That's why Quee, I'm glad I stopped smoking. I stopped smoking when I was 28 years old. I had started when I was like 16. I'm glad I don't do that no more because I'm telling you, people be thinking because weed ain't legalized everywhere. That's what people fail to realize. You know what I'm saying? And even here, they still give you a hard time when you go take a drug test here. So a lot of cats are gonna be unemployed that very
No,
next day
that should be
or that week.
that that should be funny as shit because before I started doing special police, niggas was like, man, we got to do drug tests. I'd be like, so? I ain't might worry about no goddamn drug test. He like, but you all your friends and they smoke. You ain't scared to get nigga. I don't smoke. I don't care what they do. I don't smoke. I go take a drug test right now.
Hey, check this out, Tay. I've done Juve. I've done the West Indian Parade. I done did all that out there. That listen, my days of
Yeah,
doing that shit is over.
yeah. It's legal. It's legal in some states, but ain't legal in no jobs.
Well,
Unless you
see,
work for a dispenser. Unless you work for a dispenser.
yeah, unless you work for a dispenser here in New York, that shit don't matter. You can still go for a job, and somebody could be like, urine came up dirty, buddy. Well, weed is illegal, whether it ain't illegal at this job. Oh, sorry, buddy.
Yeah, like my
That's what.
job. My job. We get drug tests every year. And because that's what they do for special police. You got to get every time you recertify because we got to recertify every year.
I
Every time
stopped doing it
you
once.
recertify, you got to take a drug test. But some companies do random drug tests because they know some of these guys go out here and smoke because
Let-
they once they off duty like a regular police officer is never off duty. He might be off the clock, but he's not
Yeah,
off duty. With a special
yeah,
police officer, when you clock out, you're done. There ain't nobody calling you to go check out a site or nothing like that. You're done. Unless you management, you're done. You're off. So they know a lot of these guys go out and party and smoke and stuff like that because they know they got to
yeah,
take a drug test once a year. And we know when the drug test is when you go recertify. So if you know you about to recertify, all you got to do is stop smoking for like 2 months before you recertify, and you're straight.
yeah. Nah, shit. No, 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 Tay, you still got the test. That
No,
don't mean
hell no.
nothing.
Police officers they regular police officers they get random drug tests, but special
Hey,
police and security they get drug tests, mandatory
Tay,
drug tests every
Tay,
year when they recertify.
Tay, let me tell you something. You know how many cops, especially in New York, that have been tested and they have been fired and let go because some shit was in a system that was deeper than weed?
No,
Oh no, man.
yeah, I had a
Oh,
guy
man.
that tried to come work for this company who was an ex police officer, and I asked him, I was like, why you not with the force no more? Because I used to be with the force. I'm like, why you not with the force no more? He's like, oh, I got let go or whatever. I was like, for what? And he said, he failed a drug test. I was like, you failed a drug? I was like, you was smoking? He said, no, I didn't have no weed in my system. I'm like, what you had in your system? Yeah, cocaine in the system. I'm like, you had cocaine in your system. He like, yeah. I'm like, okay. I'm glad you being honest, but
I mean, but is it? My thing is it worth it though? I don't care, bro. Like, is it worth it? Like, that should just be crazy, bro. I mean, we all gotta, man. Like I said, bro, I don't do anything but drink. And what's the consequences to that if you ain't coming to work drunk? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got to chill. Y'all be putting y'all tests on. Y'all be putting y'all careers on the line and shit. I wouldn't be surprised, especially how these NYPD cops are getting down. Well, that's
I got
why
I got
they
two police
testing out
officers
of
right
it.
behind me right now that got a call for some lady at the apartment building. They right behind me.
So that's why you sitting there.
No, I'm sitting here because I'm waiting for my daughter to come out. I gotta take her to go get her hair done. Her birthday's on the 15th, so she's gonna get her hair done.
Oh, that was that random. Yeah, man. And you got to do it with these damn fighters too. These fighters are starting to get high as hell out here. They getting high as hell.
I know. Keyshawn wanted to get his fight out the way so he can get high for 420.
You know what? You ain't shit for that. You ain't shit for that, free. You ain't. You know what, free? You ain't. Boy, you ain't shit for that. Yo, yo, you ain't. Yo, you's a.
Yeah.
Yo, Queen, he ain't shit for that one right there, B.
Keyshawn said, "Let me get my fight now with Pedraga because I'm trying to get high on 420."
He better not. He get high again. That's his ass. He better not. He better not. And
They
he
gonna
young
they
too.
gonna
Like,
crucify Keyshawn.
man, they gonna do him dirty. Don't do it. You know how they are over there at Top Rank too. They're not about to play with you. They listen. They quick to give you your walking papers. They
Yep.
don't play that over there. It's not worth. And when you think about it, it's not worth it, right? It's not worth it. So it's like, why do it? Why do it? It ain't worth it. They ain't gonna do nothing but make you hungry and make you tired and all that. Make you not want to go train. That's why I let it go, boy, because it didn't do nothing for me. It wasn't doing nothing after a while. I had my days where I enjoy going to parades, especially in New York, because you get so many different parades you can go to. There's so many different things. We used to get high and just run down to Times Square and just do some of the most stupid. We weren't like the kids today where we wanted to go downtown and we want to hurt people. We just go down and do stupid shit. We get high,
No,
and the dudes that be right there at the fruit stand, we'll have one dude talk to him, and we'll take an apple or something or orange and run. We did like we were
no,
kids, not like the
no.
kids
Like
today,
when I
man.
when I got high, my roasting went to 100 times hotter. I used to roast everybody when I got high. I
Oh yeah,
already roast a lot now, but when I got high, nigga, I don't care if you was an old lady or you was a goddamn toddler. I was roasting the shit out of everybody.
you going straight to hell, man.
Hey,
You
that's
going
why I ain't
straight
got
to
no more
hell when
kids.
you fuck up that. He knows he has to stay clean and mess around and get popped. Keyshawn, yeah, he not. He better not. I think he knows. I don't think he was saying all that just because he was on TV. If he goes and he goes and does something stupid again, then that's on him. We can't. We got to hold these guys account. Like D Free say, we can't be picking and choosing who we want to stick up for. Everybody got to get the same. Everybody got to get the same approach. If you mess up, I can't sit there and say because he my fighter, man, he could do whatever he want. Every other fighter doing it, hell no. Everybody got to get the same smoke. If Keyshawn goes out there and he does that, and he knows the consequences, I'm sure he knows the consequences.
Like,
He
see,
knows.
I heard people say, "Oh, he shouldn't be getting crucified. It was just weed." Nah, he should get crucified because you know your job said you can't do it. It's just like any other job. If you say you can't do it and you get caught, your ass getting fired. He just got suspended, or he got a fine. I don't know if he got suspended or he got. I think he got suspended.
Um, yeah, I
I think
think
he
it
got
was
suspended.
a suspension. I mean, what you mean? Don't crucify him. If you don't set an example for one person, everybody think it's okay to do it, and that's the problem.
Yeah, no,
Everybody got
I
to.
think he should get crucified because your job tells you you can't do it. That's the same thing like they're going steroids. You know you're not allowed to do steroids. So if you get caught, you can't be sitting there talking about, oh no, it was just some eggs or I ate some bad taco meat or I drank some bad tea. No, nigga, your ass was doing steroids. You was doing my bad,
If
not
one,
steroids. PEDs. You was doing
if,
PEDs.
if, if one more person says that they came up dirty because of tea, eggs, steak, cow meat, I'm gonna go crazy. Cause now we just doing too much. Now we just look at
We had
well,
we
I
had
did,
we had eggs. We had bad beef. We had bad boa. We had
bruh.
bad tea. We had. I was giving my dog some cream for his allergic reaction. What? And well, shit, motherfucking Alicia never even said what her shit. She just said she ain't ever do nothing.
Yeah,
So I don't know what happened with her shit. I know they Somehow she's reinstated, but they never said that she was found not guilty. They just said they just reinstated her. But we done heard. I'm like, dog, what y'all niggas gonna have some bad bread?
I'm telling you, in a minute you ain't in a minute you can't. In a minute you ain't gonna be able to go get a gallon of milk or a loaf of bread because something
Man,
gonna come up in that shit.
nigga, in a minute these motherfuckers gonna have to fast for 4 weeks of their training. You can't eat shit. You gotta
so
fast, nigga.
so
Everything you
so
touch is bad. Just fast.
I don't know what happened, but I had a bowl of Frosted Flakes, and then all of a sudden some shit came up in my system. Like, damn, Tony, the
So
tiger not even
just
safe.
from now on,
Damn.
they gonna say, you know what? Too many of y'all popping dirty. When y'all go through y'all daggone training camp, y'all just gotta fast. No eating, no drinking, nothing. Y'all fast for y'all 4 weeks of training camp. Y'all just fast. We're gonna be weak as hell.
Yo,
Oh well, all of y'all be weak.
look, motherfuckers, look, at the day of the weigh-in, they don't have no energy, right? They can't even push each other. They can't even do a face-off. They both look like mummies and shit. And Dawn of
Them
the Dead,
motherfuckers, they're way in. They're gonna like get on the scale. Them niggas gonna be laying on the scale. They ain't even gonna be standing. They just gonna be laying on it. We need you to stand up, man. That nigga sleep.
look,
Wake him up. He sleep.
I can see security hold them up.
That man sleep. Wake him up.
Just drink fucking water. Yeah, man. Like, yeah. Tay, just drink water. Like, that's what it's gonna come to. These dudes find every reason because you be caught. So it's like, damn, I'm caught. I gotta think of something. Oh, I'm gonna tell them I went to Popeyes and I went to eat something over there, and some shit came
You
up
know,
in my.
Popeye came out with them new wings. I ain't know that sauce had some shit in it. I ain't know the motherfucker,
Yeah.
the ghost peppers wings had some shit in it. I thought it was just ghost peppers. it's more than just
Yo,
ghost peppers in them goddamn wings, dog. It's something else.
listen, I'm done. I can't. Hey, boxing. I need y'all to relax. Y'all doing too much, man. Y'all doing too much.
They go. No, it's just see. I never feel bad when people get, but because I play sports, I of course I work, and I've never been found dirty on nothing. I never popped dirty on anything. Like BBO asked me, he like, you ain't never do steroids. You ain't never seen nobody do steroids when you was playing football. Fuck no. I never seen nobody
Did
do
you
it,
did you
and I
did you ask
damn
him?
sure never did it.
He
Yeah,
acted like it was so
he did.
normal. Did he? Did he do it?
Yeah, yes, yes. I said no. I've never popped dirty, and I never did none of that shit. And he be acting like it's a surprise. It's
Yeah,
that's
because
not
what I
normal.
told
Oh, hold up. You never no nigga,
what I told
I've
you.
never seen nobody do steroids and I never did it.
I told you. Look,
I always thought steroids, I didn't even know steroids came in different forms. I thought it was just you sticking a needle. I didn't know you could take a pill. I didn't know you could drink some stuff.
you didn't
I
know
didn't
that?
know about them.
Yeah, that
I
I,
never
that I knew about the
listen,
pill. Oh yeah, I knew about the pill. I
see
knew about that. If you could take
me
that, you'd turn into an Incredible Hulk if you take a
see,
pill.
I'm gonna tell you, like me, when it comes to something that I know is bad for you, I stay away from it. I don't want to know nothing about it. Like when it came to crack, I know crack is bad. I don't need to know how you do it, how you cook it up. I mean, of course I know how you cook it up. My years before I was on the right side of the law, but I don't need to know the effects that it have on you because I'm never doing that shit. I'm not touching that shit. I don't need to know what it does. That's why I like steroids. I saw the bodybuilders. I heard about steroids. I stayed
She
away
said
from it.
allegedly.
I've never seen nobody do steroids. Not in my face. I seen it on TV how they showed niggas doing steroids, but I never seen nobody in my locker room do steroids. But BBO like he was surprised. What? Nobody, nigga. Not that I know of. Nobody.
Yeah,
Uh, so
yeah.
if I can be a All American playing my years in high school, make it to college and play in college, make it to the semi pros and never take anything, other people can do it as well. You just gotta train yourself.
Yeah.
I'm not better than I'm better than you because I train better than you. I'm not better than you because I'm just better than you. I'm better than you because I train better than you. So if you train the same way I'm trained, you can be just as good as me, if not better.
Yeah, see, I remember that, Queen. I ain't saw it in a while,
Yeah, I
but yeah, I
remember that
remember
shit.
that.
Yep.
Boy, that one,
But yeah,
that one. Yeah.
that's why I don't feel bad when these people pop dirty and they get hit with a healthy fine. They need to, because you in a sport where you already beating people up for a living. Now you wanna really damage people. Like you really trying to end people's career by taking these steroids, because that's what you really trying to do. You trying to end people's career. They're like, oh well, he's only taking it so he can keep his stamina up. Nigga, that's part of boxing. That's part of life.
Stamina.
You
We
work
talking about
hard
boxing. We
and
ain't
you
talking
get
about having
tired.
sex.
So we working the same pace. I get tired. You never get tired. Nigga, you gonna kill me because I'm tired. I can't swing with the same velocity I did in round one when I'm in round 12. You swinging just like you just came into the fight. You trying to take my block off, and you ain't feeling no effects of us just fighting for 12 rounds.
Yeah, those warriors, they just real. Yeah, I mean, listen. Like I said, rather if it's weed, rather if it's cocaine, whatever y'all put in your system that you know you ain't supposed to be putting as professionals, don't do it. If you got a good 9 to 5 job, I don't care how much you make a year, how much you make an hour. If you dare to think that you can get around the situation and I'm not worrying about it, 420, I'm gonna get high as hell. Just know, just know, I believe 420 is on a Saturday, right? The fight is on a Friday or a Saturday.
I think it's on a Saturday.
So just know that on the 22nd, you go in that Monday, that shit's still in your system. Just keep that
Yeah.
in mind. And with some
And,
jobs,
hey, if
mhm,
you if you if you take if you take cocaine, that shit stay in your system for 6 months.
bruh, bruh, y'all ain't gotta listen to me because mind you, 420 ain't just for weed smokers. Everybody, it used to just be weed smoking. Now that everybody does everything on 420. It ain't
Nigga,
just about weed.
nigga, I lived in New York for 6 years. Niggas don't just smoke regular weed. They got woodies up in New York.
You just seen dudes running around Times Square. Dudes running
y'all
around
y'all
Times
remember
Square.
y'all remember that verse from Method Man? The combination of crack and weed makes your eyes bleed. That
Oh
shit
yeah.
ain't just a song. That's some real shit that they did. They do that shit.
Shit.
I saw a nigga in New York do that shit. I was like, oh, what the fuck are you doing? What's the white
You
shit?
come, hey, listen, no disrespect. You go to Staten Island, where the Wu Tang's from.
Oh, I saw the nigga rolling. I gave him the bag to roll up. This man started rolling up, and I seen some white shit on top. I'm like, dog, what the fuck is that? I didn't give you nothing white. What the fuck is that? He like, oh, I just sprinkled a little. Nah, fuck that. Keep that
Now
shit, dog.
you
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 ain't sprinkling a
know
little
you
nothing on
know
my shit.
you know
Keep
it's
that shit.
real when the combination makes your eyes bleed.
Yeah,
So y'all, anybody who's coming to New York, man, I would love to come to New York for 420. Yeah, okay, sound good.
dog. One
Sound
thing
good.
I learned when I was in New York. I mean, I already knew it anyway, but I really paid attention to it when I was in New York. Never smoke anything that's already been rolled that you didn't see him roll it. Never, never,
Number one
never,
rule.
never. If y'all smoke weed and y'all hanging out with some people and they hand you a J and that shit was already rolled, don't smoke that shit.
Let me
I'm
tell
telling
you,
y'all, don't smoke that shit.
that's the number reason why. In 2011 was probably that was the year that I stopped because at that time it's when they started really lacing up shit. I
That's the,
remember
that's the
that
way.
year.
No, that's the perfect way to get at your nigga that you beefing with. Y'all beefing and you like, you know what, ma? Let's squash this shit. I mean, we hang around the same hood. We cool. I mean, let's squash this shit. That nigga give you a J. That shit laced like a motherfucker. Now you one of his customers. Y'all better stay away from that shit.
You ain't gotta listen. Keep on. I don't do anything but take a sip. Um, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't worth it. But yeah, I ain't gotta listen. 420, y'all gonna do whatever y'all want. Go ahead. I'm telling you.
No,
And for you
I ain't.
first
I
timers,
never, never
for you
in
first
the years
timers,
that I used to smoke.
be careful. Because
But
the first timers are always the ones that get caught up. Because they be
no, like
curious. They want to feel
I
part
had
of the
a,
crowd.
I had a friend that I used to work with, that I used to smoke with all the time. Me and him used to smoke all the time. This nigga would go out, buy weed. Sometimes if I didn't have weed, he'll go out, buy weed, and we'll smoke. But the one thing that I said, you know what? I gotta show you this, dog, because you you gonna fuck around and get yourself caught up. This man will buy weed. He smoked heavy. He smoked just as much as I did, and like we would smoke literally an ounce a piece a day. And this man never knew how to roll a blunt. I'm like, dog, how the fuck do you smoke when you not around somebody? You don't know how to roll? I literally had to show this man how to roll. I said, dog, you gonna learn today. I got tired of rolling every time we got something. He was like, hey, D, roll this up. I got tired of rolling. I said, dog, you gonna learn today. And I taught this man how to roll. I said, now you know how to roll, dog. Don't ever give your shit to somebody and say, hey, roll this up for me. And you sitting there talking, having a conversation, and you letting the next man roll your shit. You don't know what the fuck they gonna put in that shit if you ain't paying attention to them. Bro, you
Yeah.
better learn how to roll.
I mean, you better.
But yeah,
I don't know, but I know
I
I don't.
this fight is gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be very interesting.
I still got Devin winning. I got Devin winning on points. I think he probably wins somewhere around like 8-4, 9-3. But I mean, who knows? I mean, Ryan Ryan got a lot of confidence because he has beaten Devin in the amateurs. I think he beat 2 out of the 3 times they fought. So
Yeah.
he got some confidence as far as him facing Devin. But he got to remember, Devin is not that 14, 15-year-old kid no more. He's a grown man now. He got 31 fights. He's not the same fighter that you face in the amateurs. You're not the same fighter that he faced in the amateurs. So
Yeah.
it's going to be interesting. But I think he got confidence because of the fact that they fought in the amateurs. He knows somewhat what Devin is like. Um, so I think he's going to come in there very confident. But I think I just I can't look past the fact that Devin is a much better boxer, much better. I can't look past that fact. Even though Ryan got got great power, he got fast hands. I can't look past the fact that Devin is levels above him when it comes to boxing ability. His
Yeah.
defense is better. His footwork is better. His hand skills is better. Um, and Ryan still have the tendency to leave his chin up in the air. And
Yeah.
we haven't seen Devin knock nobody out in a long time. He very well could knock Ryan out. He could. Now Ryan, he he got heart and he got a decent chin because he's been dropped and he got back up and finished. Well, he got back up and finished one fight. The other fight, he got dropped again and well, he didn't get hit on the chin. He got stopped to the body. He got hit on the chin, got up, and then got stopped to the body. But he showed the ability to be able to get hit and get up and continue fighting. But you leave your chin in the air and you get caught with the right shot, you might not get back up. What's going on, Thomas? But
Miss, hey, great. Shout out to y'all. Great interview last night too, man. Well, Fazio, that's my guy right there.
yeah.
He's a
But
good
yeah,
dude.
I think it's gonna be a very interesting fight. I want to see how Ryan goes into this fight. Hopefully he doesn't go into this fight the same way he went into the Tank Davis fight, because if he does, he's gonna get beat up. And you know, and a lot of people is not us on here, but a lot of people is looking to see if Devin beats Ryan worse than what Tank did. They like to use those measuring sticks, but we always say you can't use the triangle theory, but people always use the fucking triangle theory. They always use the triangle theory. He said, "Are you going to Gleason tonight?"
No, I'm not going. I'm not going to no amateur shows. Probably until late this month, early March. I'm not gonna be going because I got other stuff that I'm trying to do. But I will be at Strikers Paradise, the new gym they opening up in the Bronx. I'll be live 4 p.m. from there, and then I'm coming home.
Yeah, but yeah, like people always say you can't use the triangle theory, but then when you see two fighters that you want to fight and they fought a similar opponent, they always use the fucking triangle theory. I'm like,
Well, you know how it is.
y'all niggas
You
is
know,
fucking hypocrites like a motherfucker. Yeah, use
you
the
you
fucking triangle theory when it works for you.
you listen. That's why I don't listen to a lot of these dudes. That's why sometimes certain channels I go to, man, when I be like, man, I'm not listening to this shit. I'm out of here. But I feel like my thing is this: we all supposed to come to. Let's see if you agree or Thomas agrees. Queen. Let's see if everybody agrees. Queen might not do. We all, in some ways, are supposed to learn something from each other when we go to the channels. It's not to take what we hear somebody say and bring it back to our channel like we made it up. But we all supposed to, learn something from each other some way, somehow. But in this case, that don't happen because some of the shit, and it's not just the people that's in the chat, it's just some of the people that got channels. You listen to what they say, you go, what
Well, like I
the
said, it
fuck are you
people
talking about, bro?
people use stuff when it fits their narrative, and I learned
Yeah,
that from a lot of people. They say, "Oh, that shit doesn't work. That they you can't use it for that person because they not the same fighters." But then when they talking about their favorite fighter, they want to use it for them. Like you just
yeah.
said, you can't use it. They're not the same fighter, but now you using it, and it's good for your favorite fighter. Y'all switch the shit up when it fits your narrative. Y'all
It's
got to
it's
keep
it's
it
like
100 across the board.
it's like you said, man. I don't know where these dudes come from, and like you said, I don't know what world they come from. I don't know what planet they come from, but
And I see I
I
see a
always
lot of I see a lot of people do it, and a lot of people do it is a lot of these channels that I go to. I respect them, but I see a lot of them do it. Not all of them, but I see a lot of them do it, and I'm like, dog, y'all gotta keep it 100 across the board. If it's not good for this fighter, it can't be good for that fighter because that's your favorite fighter or that's a fighter that you like. It can't be good for him neither. You can't say it's good for him but it's bad for him, or it's bad for him but it's good for him. No, either it's bad or it's good. Pick one and run with that. I'd rather you say it's good for all of them across the board. At least I can say, okay, well, you consistent because you've been saying this for everybody. Instead of you saying it's good for this one and then to turn around somebody else do it. Oh no, that shit ain't right. He shouldn't have did that. But it was good for
yeah,
that person.
yeah. But then they go, well, it's different.
It ain't no
How?
difference. The only difference is their name. Their name,
How's
their
it
skin
different?
complexion.
Well,
That's the
it's
only thing that's
different
different.
because it's different because he won two more titles than he did, and he went to the Olympics. And what the fuck does that
No,
got to do with
that
what we
shit.
talk?
Like I said, like when they say these motherfucking fighters hasn't done enough. Y'all say these fighters hasn't done enough, but then y'all say y'all want to see the big fight. Well, if this fighter showing you he has all the skills to fight that fighter, he worked his way to be in position to fight that fighter. What more do you want him to do? He
Yeah,
he fought his way to be in that position to fight him, but you say he hasn't done enough. He hasn't fought on the big stage, or he hasn't fought the top level. He fought his way in position to fight that fighter. He done enough. That's what he's supposed to do. That's why when they said when BBO said, "Oh, David Benavidez hasn't done anything," nigga, he fought his way to be in position to fight Canelo. He's done enough. That's what he was supposed to do.
David Benavidez hasn't done anything. Jerron Bucenis hasn't done anything. I mean, Jesus Christ.
David
Jesus
Morrell,
Christ. David
all
Morrell.
of these guys haven't done enough to do it. No, I'm like, so we put him in there with this guy. He beat him to a pulp. Well, he got to fight this person too. He put him in there with that guy. He beat that guy. Well, he got to fight this guy too. No, he's beating everybody you tell him to put him in there with. Put his ass in there with the top. If the man say he wants to, I'm not putting no training wheels on nobody. They become a professional fighter. They're a professional fighter. I don't care if they got one fight or they got 15 fights. If they say they ready to fight, they ready to fight.
Throw them in there.
Just like I said to Smoke yesterday. If a man said he gonna beat your ass, are you gonna say, "Oh nah, he gotta go fight dude over there because he ain't fought nobody on my block"? No, that man said he gonna beat your ass. You gonna go out there and fight him. You ain't gonna say he gotta go fight that man first.
We're about to scrap.
Oh, I'm gonna beat your ass. Well, you gotta go fight him first before you fight me. What?
Nah, we gonna scrap. We gonna scrap. We gonna scrap right then and there because you got me messed up. We gonna have to do what we got to do when we got to do it. But that's why I stopped.
I'm gonna beat Thomas. I'm gonna beat Thomas' ass. Thomas said, "Oh, you gotta go fight Clarence first because you ain't fighting nobody from the Bronx yet. You gotta go fight Clarence first. you ain't fighting nobody from the Bronx yet. You ain't ready for me.
Hold on. You gotta fight me, and then you gotta go fight Drew.
Yeah, you ain't fighting nobody from the Bronx yet. You ain't ready for me yet.
You got to fight everybody from the Bronx. You got to go fight Four Corners. You got to go fight Maniac. You got to fight all the Bronx dudes. And then you can come see me. And then by the time you come see him, he'd be like, nah, there's one more Bronx dude you got to fight. It's like, damn, how many Bronx dudes I got to fight?
Clarence say, D3, I'm going to beat your ass. Nigga, you got to go fight the Russells. You ain't fighting nobody from D.C. yet. You got to go fight the Russells first. Go beat them, then you can fight me, dog.
Oh, like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all dudes, man? Y'all do it too much. He said, yeah, you got to fight someone from the Bronx River before you come to Southview.
Right. All right, no. What? Nigga say he going to beat that? No. Okay, let's do it. I'm not telling you you got to go fight somebody else before we fight.
He said you gotta fight somebody from Bronx River before you come to Southview. Yo, Thomas, you a dub.
Right. I'm like, no, I'm not telling you gotta go fight somebody else before we fight. Nigga, you said you gonna beat my ass. I wanna see you do it.
And that's the dumb thing about what's going on today, man. Like these so-called, I can't call them fans. I don't know where these dudes come from. I really don't know where they come from, man.
I know where they come from. They come from the daggone the days of no Similac. They on that pro Soapy.
Oh shit! I don't.
They on pro Soapy.
Did somebody just drop them off here? Like, was it a mistake for them to be here? Like, Jesus. Fight Hakeem Campbell in the Bronx. No, we ain't fighting that dude. That dude crazy. That dude like to come to the project early in the morning and call people out and get bottles thrown at him, and he tell you that he gonna throw your mother down the stairs. I ain't dealing with him.
Before you fight me, you gotta go fight Wayne Perry.
Listen,
you ain't fighting nobody from DC. You gotta go fight Wayne Perry first.
Listen, you let somebody line you up with that Wayne Perry if you want. You'll be gone. You'll be gone. Hey, before you fight me, you got to go fight the DC sniper. Like, get the hell out of here, you crazy? You'll be gone.
You gotta go fight the whole Rafer Edmonds crew before you fight me. You ain't fighting nobody from DC yet. Fight Rafer Edmonds crew.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Like before you want to fight Earl Spence, but before you can get to him, you got to see Quia G5. Man, y'all don't get y'all crazy asses on out of here with that, bro. Y'all be out here tripping. Y'all want to keep telling somebody who they got to go fight. They got to go fight this. And that's why a lot of stuff don't get made, man. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. and then you sit there and blame boxing, it really be your fault. Because as all of us on here together, we should all want to see the best fights. All of us are supposed to want to see the best fights. But then you have a certain group of people that be like, nah, man, it don't make sense for Jerron Busins to get that. He hasn't done anything. What are you gonna get out of fighting him? This man, Jerron, soon will have 40 damn fights, and y'all still will be saying, well, he had the opportunity to fight. Why didn't he take it? I hate that. That Boost got 31, 32 fights. When that man get to 40 fights, y'all gonna sit there and say, well, he had the opportunity. He should have took it when he was younger.
So do y'all know this man? This man got 31 fights, and he's a champion and never fought a champion. This
Make it
man got
make
31
sense.
fights. He's a champion. He's never fought a champion. He's never even fought for the belt.
Right, it's talking so they talking themselves, right? Yeah, they talk themselves right into the fights queen. And then I'd be like, but then these people that be on these YouTubes, we like, we need y'all to help keep it together, and y'all be
But
separating it with y'all dumb
but
shit.
you know what's even funnier? You know what's even funnier? They say
But
he hasn't fought nobody, but then they praise the dudes for calling people out. Oh, well, he called them out. Okay, he called them out, but then you say he ain't ready to fight him. You gonna praise the fact that he called him out, but then you say, well, you know what? He not ready to fight him. He ain't done nothing yet. So what's the point of praising him calling him out if you say he ain't done enough yet? You praising the fact that he called him out, but then you turn around and say, well, he hasn't done enough yet. Huh? So I could just say, just like people say, oh, D Free called out Floyd, dog. Yeah, he want the smoke, but you know what? He ain't done enough yet.
yeah, yeah,
Nigga, I
yeah.
tell Clarence every day, nigga, don't be sitting here trying to protect me, nigga. I want that smoke. I want that smoke. Y'all niggas don't want me to get the smoke. I blame y'all if I don't get this fight, because y'all be holding me back. I blame y'all. Y'all be holding me back. Like Marky Dan talking about, oh, he gonna beat the shit out you. No, the fuck he not. He's not. Until he does it, he not doing shit. I don't know where y'all niggas was raised at. They were like, so you telling me if you get in there with Deontay Wilder, you're not gonna think Deontay Wilder could beat you? No, I will break Deontay Wilder big ass down. He not beating me until he beat me.
Allegedly.
Ain't no allegedly. No, no. Nobody can beat me until they beat me. I don't understand why y'all don't get that through your head. I'm not built that way to give nobody no credit for whooping my ass. Why am I gonna give you credit for whooping my ass and you never did it? I'm not giving you no credit for whooping my ass and you never whooped my ass. I'm just going around being a punk. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna fight him. I know he could beat me. So a nigga walk up on the street, and you look at him, you say, nah, he could beat me. I'm not fighting him. Hell no, you gonna get out there and fight him.
Yeah, yeah, Thomas. He's definitely a psycho. But that's our brother.
I, I,
That's our
I'm,
brother.
I'm gonna tell you who's
Definitely a
exactly
psycho.
the same way I am. I'm gonna tell you who's exactly the same way I am. And he thinks the same exact way I think. Can't nobody whoop his ass until they do. And that's my man Crush. Tell me Crush say somebody can whoop his ass.
Well, because Crush is set up a little different. You and him.
Crush has the same mentality I got. Can't nobody whoop his ass until you whoop his ass.
Yeah, Crush is.
We cut from the same cloth.
You have to prove yourself. Yeah, with him, you going to have to. It don't matter if he's 5'5" or 5'6". You gonna have to prove yourself. You
No,
gonna have to prove yourself with him.
I no, I cannot.
But you know what though?
I
I'm gonna
can't
keep it
just
real
go
with you.
around and
I'm
think
gonna keep
that.
it real with you, Free.
I can say my daughter right here. She's 5'4", 120 pounds soaking wet. Watch, I'm gonna tell you, Diamond. You 5'4", 120 pounds soaking wet, right? Can any female beat you?
Hell no.
I told you. Can't no female beat her.
Nope.
She 120 pounds soaking wet.
And she said, "Hold on." She said, "Hell, nah." She didn't have to think about it.
And
She
she would get
said,
out there and
"Hell
fight
no."
anybody. She would get out there and fight anybody. It don't matter.
Diamond said, "I'm not the one. I'm not. Hey, listen." She was like, "I'm different from the one in Players Club. I will really beat your ass."
Nah,
Hey, I ain't mad
I'm
at
just
it.
not. I'm not
I
built
ain't
that way.
mad at it.
I'm not going to sit there and say somebody can beat me and we never fought. No,
And
hell no.
that's not see, but then let's correct that too so people won't get it twisted. That's not you saying nobody can beat me, but you gonna have to prove yourself.
Exactly.
I'm not going you
I,
gonna
I'm
have to
not. I'm not the baddest man in the world. I know I can be beat, but until you
any,
do it,
any, any
you
man can
ain't the
be
person that can do it.
any man on this planet. I don't care. You have these dudes walk around to my knuckle game is spectacular, man. I ain't trying to hear that shit.
No,
Any man can be
any
beat. Even in boxing, any man can be beat. And these
yeah,
are guys who train and do this for a living, and they walk around with licensed hands. So all these dudes in the street that be like, man, my knuckle game is spectacular. Man, get the hell. You can get your ass whooped just like anybody
no,
else.
anybody can be beat. It's just until you do it, you're not the one that can do it. All right, Floyd can be beat. It just those 50 people that he fought wasn't the ones that was able to beat him.
Yeah, yeah, Quee. That's a fact. If you think you're gonna lose, you already lost.
Yeah, that's what I say. That's why I told Marky that you already like all those guys that Mike Tyson fought early in his career. They had already lost before they got in the ring. They already knew Mike Tyson was gonna knock him out. They already lost.
They already lost when they went when they promoter told them that you're fighting Mike. The look on their face already said they didn't want to be there. Oh man, I'll do it. I need the money, but damn,
Yeah,
I
that's what.
can't beat you.
But yeah, I just don't understand how they say these people haven't done enough. Nigga, they fought in the amateurs. They didn't be they've been in Golden Glove fighters. They didn't
My
fought
my
in the pros
question to them.
and
My
beat
question is
everybody
that
that they fought.
you know what? My question is to you guys, and this is for everybody who wants to go out their way to say what somebody did or what they didn't do. What the hell did you do in your life? Because
Nothing.
I'm sure whatever you did in your life and what you're trying to do, somebody might have said, you know what? He hasn't done enough in his life, or he
No,
hasn't done enough in the work field to get that kind of. That's like if you started making $12 an hour, and you were going to make $30 an hour, and somebody says, well, what have you done that you should make $30 an hour? No, man, you haven't done anything in the work field to make thirty
no.
dollars an hour. No, stay
I'm gonna
making
tell you like
12.
this. I'll give you a perfect example. When you work over, I'm not even gonna say when you work. When I became a manager, I have never been a manager before.
Yeah,
They was like, "Do you have manager skills?" Yes, I do. Can you manage a group of 15 people? Yes, I can. They didn't ask me have I done it. They asked me can I do it.
yeah.
Yes, I can. And I became a manager. Got the job as a manager. Never worked as a manager before. Never stopped being a manager since then.
Yeah.
So if a person say he's ready for it, believe him. He's ready for it. Now
Now,
he's gonna have to prove that he's ready.
I'm gonna say he
But
gonna have to prove he gonna have to prove
in his
he
mind,
gonna have to prove what he about what he talking about. He gonna have to you gonna have to show. But we as people, we are not in no position to say what somebody's. You know what I mean? If that person said they ready and it don't go well, that's on them. That's on them.
that's what I'm saying. You got a team and you got yourself. If your team
That's
believes
good.
that you're ready, you believe you're ready, you ready.
Yeah, Thomas. I'm gonna call you later, Thomas. I'll call you later. Yeah, we got to stop doing that, and that's the problem. It ain't just the fighters that's the problem in the sport. It's these so-called fans, like everybody got to stop, man. Stop. Like, don't y'all get tired of this? Y'all do this shit every year. Somebody ain't ready. Y'all been saying for the last probably 5 to 6 years, this person ain't ready for that person. Y'all been doing this shit since 2017, 2018. We in 2024. We still screaming about people who ain't ready for somebody. Stop that shit. And then when they get to a certain age, y'all go, well, they should have fought them when they was younger. Like, stop. Y'all gotta stop, man. Y'all really do. Y'all are
I,
aggravating. Y'all are
I
very
hate I hate to
aggravating.
see I hate to see these guys go and try to do something. They're like, oh, you're not ready. Oh, okay, maybe I'm not ready. What?
Nah.
You want a girl, and they say, you know what, you're not ready to have a girl like that. Okay, maybe I'm not ready to have a girl like that.
Yeah, like you take the time to think about it. You like, you know what though? You know what, D3? You might be right. I don't think I'm ready. It's like that's like you get ready. That's like you want to get
Nigga,
married. If
I'm about to
somebody,
go buy this. I'm about to go buy this bag on 600 bins. You ain't ready to have no car like that. You know what? You might be right.
yeah,
I'm not ready to have no car like
you
that.
going to get married. Like you want to get married, and somebody come out and tell you, nah, man, you ain't ready to get married. It ain't your time, yo. It ain't your time. Just wait. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go tell her. Yeah, you right. It ain't our time. I don't think I'm gonna marry her. Cause you just sat there and listened to somebody.
You
Get the
about
hell out of
you about to have a baby tomorrow. You ain't ready to be no father. You know what? I'm not. We gotta put this baby up for adoption. I'm not ready to have.
here.
I'm not ready to have no baby.
Boy, your ass gonna be in court. That's where you gonna be. Child support gonna whoop your ass.
I swear to God, I ain't did this.
He said, "Oh, how you gonna tell her after giving birth we got to give it up for adoption because the homies on the block said I ain't ready."
You right. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to be no father.
No, but you know what though? We joking about it, but in real life that shit happens. Dudes be
Right.
telling dudes that and dudes they let it sink in so much to a point they really convince themselves that, oh, I ain't ready for this. Let me tell you something. When I got
I,
married, when I
I like to see me about to fight some of these dudes. Nigga, you ain't ready for me, dog. I'm gonna beat the shit out you. You ain't ready for me. You know what? I'm not. I'm not ready for these free dog. That nigga. I'm not ready for that nigga. That nigga crazy. I'm not ready for it.
bruh,
I'm like, woo, got that fight out the way.
like I wanna do something where I wanna ask these dudes, what's the definition of a guy not being ready? And how do you know he ain't ready? Half of
Well,
y'all ain't never stepped into a
he never
gym.
fought. He never fought on the big stage before. He's never gonna
Half of
fight on the
y'all
big stage if y'all
listen,
keep saying he's not ready. How,
most
how do you get ready to fight on the big stage without fighting on the big stage?
make that make sense. Most of y'all ain't never stepped in the gym, let alone walk by a gym. But y'all so quick to say what somebody ready for, man. Get out of here, man.
How can you be ready to fight on the big stage if you never fought on the big stage?
Do y'all even know what it takes to get to a big stage?
So
Like,
you
come on,
saying
man.
they say Jerron Ennis ain't ready because he hasn't fought nobody, even though he fought some of the same guys that Bud fought. He hasn't fought on the big stage. He was a co-maining and a main event.
Yeah,
Well, he never fought for a championship, nigga, because Bud is the fucking champion.
they
That
don't,
man, he
man.
ain't
Listen,
ready for him. He's the fucking champion.
they don't know. Listen, like I
How the fuck
said,
is he gonna be? How he gonna fight a champion if Bud is the champion? You say he's not ready to fight the champion.
we have to stop making ourselves look stupid on these social media platforms. We really have to stop because we going out of our way to look so stupid in some of the shit we say, and we think the shit that we say is correct. It's not. I heard somebody calling the other day on Ness and them show. You know, people he had people call in, and I heard somebody just say some of the and you know how Ness is. He goes back and forth with them. You know, it's just entertaining, and I'm just like, y'all are just call to say anything out your mouths. The shit just be crazy to me. I'm like, bro, y'all cannot
I
believe
like
in the shit that y'all say,
listening to the niggas that be calling in and they be saying shit and be wrong as hell. I'm like,
but still want to argue with you
that
though.
shit never happened. That shit never
But
happened.
look, but still want to argue with you. They be
Right.
wrong as hell and got the nerve to still want to argue with you, bro. You what? If I'm telling you what it is, how dare you want to sit and still argue with me? Some of these dudes just want to be. They just want to be heard. Yo, man,
Oh,
you
well,
ain't see me up there.
how you going there when when he outpriced himself, like BBO favorite argument, Devin Haney outpriced himself. Dog, tell me how you outpriced yourself if you're the one that's paying for it. If
Bro,
I'm
I'm not.
paying for you, if I'm paying for you to go to the daggone to the club,
Yeah.
you need $50 to get in. How am I outpricing myself by saying, you know what, this shit ain't gonna happen. This man needs $50 to go in. Oh, he outpriced himself. How, nigga? We both
How?
need 50 to go in. I outpriced myself.
Yeah, Quee, that's the problem, Quee. That's exactly the problem. They just want to be a part of the damn conversation and don't know what they talking about. And those are people that I do not entertain. I swear I don't. That's why people like that can't come over here because they won't get no play over here. They know they can't get no play over here. They can't because I'm not going to entertain you. I don't have the strength to do it. And I'm not about to do it. Even if I do have the strength, I'm not about to entertain you because some dudes, it's different if you're making a valid point and we're going back and forth about it, then I'm like, okay, you got some strong points. But when you just running your mouth to be running your mouth, man, I just can't take those. And I don't have
Yeah,
no room for that over here. That's why people like that ain't welcome over here.
yeah, I just be laughing at him because I be like, y'all niggas. Ooh, I'm glad y'all
It,
not debating me. I'm glad y'all not debating me because
it make me sick,
I
man.
would murder y'all. I
I'm
would
not
murder
gonna
y'all.
keep
That's
giving
why
you.
I told BBO. I said, dog. That's why you not. That's why you don't ever want to debate me. You thought you wanted to debate me, but then when we started doing this show together, you realize you can't win. You realize you can't win. I will murder you in a debate. It
He
won't. It won't even
listen.
be close. It won't even
What
be
he got
close.
to do, is focus on making the show better and stop focusing on debating with you. You're trying to enter. You're trying to enter a cipher that you don't even know how to freestyle. You
No,
entering the wrong cipher, man. You
I
ain't
be
gonna
trying
win
to.
that.
I be trying to see what BBO. He always like when we do our show, and I'm not knocking BBO because it makes for a good show. But
Yeah,
he always wanted to debate me. Like I can say something that's right on point. BBO be like, see, I disagree. Nigga, what do you disagree? This is what happened. What do you disagree? This is
I'm not saying
exactly
I'm
what
not.
happened. I
I,
can literally, they can literally say on paper, or they can say it out of their own mouth. This is what happened, and I repeat exactly what was said. I
I
disagree
don't have.
because I think it was nigga. How can you think it was when he said it? This is what
Listen,
he
that right
said.
there,
I didn't
that
say
right
it. He
there,
said it.
that right there, I have no patience for, and I ain't doing it. I
I'm
ain't
like
doing it.
BBO.
That's why you're
You
the
can't.
perfect candidate for it because you know how to entertain that. Me, I have no patience. If I'm trying to make a point and it's documented that what I'm saying is documented and I'm not making it up and you still trying to
See,
turn it into a damn debate, I have
see,
no
this
patience.
the reason why I entertain it with BBO is because this is my sparring section. Like I got the World Series coming up. This is my sparring.
Oh,
I gotta train for the World Series. So this is my
when
sparring section.
when y'all doing that?
Uh, Knockout haven't he haven't made an announcement when it's actually happening, but I already told him I'm in. Nigga, I came in third place last year. It ain't happening this year. I'm coming in first place this year. So
Well, this
yeah,
gonna be that's gonna be fun.
this is my sparring session. It's just to fine tune my rough edges that I got. I got a couple of rough edges. I just got to fine tune it. So
It's gonna be fun. It's
I'm
gonna
trying
be
to
real
go.
fun, actually.
I'm trying to be the first person to go through the World Series undefeated, lost no rounds. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be the first one to go through and lose no rounds. I wanna sweep everybody.
Hey, I hear you. I'll try my best to tune in for that because I know that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be a crazy one.
But yeah, like
Yeah.
I told you, I was like, dog, you go into these conversations off of feelings. instead of going off of what the facts are. I understand you feel a certain way, you believe that this fighter can do that, but if they telling you this is what happens, you can't you can't deny what happened. This is what
That's the
happened.
that's the problem because we're not living in the days over facts over feelings. It's the other way now. It's feelings over facts now. This is how these people are doing, and they'll tell you that I'm not in my feelings. This is facts. How is it facts? How? Y'all going off your feelings. We don't live in it. We don't live in them times of facts over feelings no more. I told you. I said it on my IG the other morning. I said we're living in the world where everybody respects the fake now. The fake is the new real.
Yeah.
That
And
shit crazy.
you always know it's an opinion whenever they start the daggone sentence or the statement off with "I believe." You're done right there. Once you say
Oh,
"I
I was,
believe"
yeah, yeah.
or I feel or "I believe," it's all opinion based now. We're not even talking about facts. You're talking about strictly opinion. Because if you're talking about facts, it doesn't matter what you believe. It doesn't matter what you feel. The facts are the facts. As soon as you say "I believe" or "I feel," all right, we're going off of your opinion. No, that's not my opinion. Yes, it is. You said "I believe." You It's nothing about believing the facts. The facts are the facts. You don't have to like the facts. You don't have to agree with the facts. But it is what it is.
Bruce Gas, what's up, my brother?
Like
Yes,
I
sir.
I, I don't like the fact that Rafa Evans was a big time drug dealer. But the facts are the facts. He was a big time drug dealer. I, I believe it was a conspiracy. You can believe it was a conspiracy all you want. The facts are the facts. He was a big time drug dealer.
Smash my like button, y'all, on your
I
way in
believe
and on your way out.
I feel he was set up. You can feel he was set up all you want to. The facts are he
I
was a
mean,
big time drug dealer. What's going on, Bruce
I
Cass?
mean, I mean, at the end of the day, I start to tell these dudes, I don't give a damn what you feel. Don't come into my conversation with your feelings. Come in with the facts. And the fact is, y'all coming in these conversations with your feelings. Nobody want to hear that. If you ain't coming with some truth, there's some proof. I don't want to hear it. And this is why I don't entertain a lot. But that's why when I listen to a lot of them on these other channels and all that, I just shake my head and go like, "Who raised you dudes?
Yeah.
Like, who raised
I
y'all?"
don't know. I don't know, but it be funny at times. The only ones that's not funny is the ones that come in every single day with the same argument. I'm like, dog, you done already got that argument shut down multiple times. Why you keep coming back with the same argument?
It's annoying. Like y'all don't have nothing else better to do but keep coming with the same
That's the
freaking
part that
argument.
I get annoyed with BBO when he come back with the same argument after we done already shut it down about 400 times. I'm like, all right,
Yeah,
BBO, you get on my nerves with that shit. Don't keep saying it because it's not true. You keep saying it. You want it to be. You want people to believe that it's true. It's not true. Well, how come Roy Jones said it? Roy Jones was wrong. Show me where he held up 4 belts when Josh Taylor went into the ring. Josh Taylor had 1 belt. He had 1 belt.
yeah,
That's it. He was not undisputed at 140 when he fought Tio. He was a former undisputed
yeah,
champion. They announced him as the former undisputed champion. They didn't say undisputed champion. They said former. So if he's the former undisputed, that means he's not undisputed anymore.
yeah. Well, some people just love hearing they self talk, but I'm just like I said, man. It's certain shit I'm just not entertaining. I don't be having. If we talked about this yesterday, if we talked about it last week, if we talked about it the month before, then why the hell are we talking about it today? Why
So
would you
I
come
said,
to me with the same argument? It's like, are you trying to
I,
piss
I,
me off? Like,
dog,
what are you doing?
I hope to God. I know it is, but I hope to God that Monday he don't start the conversation off talking about Tio. We done already
Well,
talked
I'm
about
gonna tell you
Tio.
right now. I'm gonna
Let's
tell
move
you
it
right
somewhere.
now. That's why I said when I came in today, I'm not talking about that Thursday fight. That shit is over with. It's time to move on. If we got other fights coming. We got the fight coming to MSG next week, and this is another thing. These cats, that's another thing that pisses me off. Dudes will take that for 2, 3 weeks, 4 months. To this, that man. I'm not doing all that shit, bro. That just aggravates me, bro. What's his next move? Who do you want to see him fight? The man just finished fighting Thursday. Shit.
Like, what's next for T.O.? I don't know.
I don't work in T.O.'s corner.
Go
Don't
work
you
on
be?
go work on some new dance moves. I don't know. I don't know what's next for the man.
I hate when they ask that. Like, after a while it gets annoying. Like, I don't know. He just fought Thursday. Damn. Well, what do you think Jermaine Ortiz should do? I don't know. Petition something to the damn WBC to get a. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care, bro. They be
What's
asking
next
some of
for?
the most
Man,
stupidest questions.
rematch Jermaine Ortiz or rematch Sandor Martin. Rematch one of them. You want
Like,
because right now T.O. I don't care to see him again because I know what T.O. is.
I
I
don't. I
know what
don't
he is.
be.
If he gotta force the fight, he's gonna look bad. If he can sit back and counterpunch, he's gonna look great. I know what he is. So I don't care to see him unless he get in there with
I
another
don't
big
really. I
name. If he's
really
not
don't
getting in there with
care,
another big
bro.
name, I don't care about it.
I don't care. See,
But
he
that's why, and that's
he
exactly what I'm gonna tell him because I know he's gonna bring it up, and that's exactly what I'm gonna tell him.
he fought already. And it's
I'm
like,
on. I'm gonna be talking about uh uh my man my man Supernova and Oshaka
yeah, I'm not.
Costa, and I'm gonna be
Just
talking about Ryan and Devin. That's it.
this is what I'm
I'm
talking
not.
about. These dudes don't be knowing how to. If a fight happens this Thursday or Friday, it's time to move on. Y'all take these same fights and want to carry these shits 2, 3 weeks, and it be and I always put on my shit in the description. Stay on the topic. Somehow people always manage to walk past that shit and brings a fighter in that ain't got nothing to do. If that fighter is not fighting this week, or if he fought already, yes, you can voice your opinion on it. But after a while, man, you gotta move on. Y'all be want to drag shit, bruh. And that's when I'm getting to a point where certain people I don't let up here because I know they finna drag shit. What happened Thursday happened Thursday. It's over. Move on. I don't care nothing about T.O.'s next move. I don't really care about Jermaine Ortiz's next move. Now, if just so happens that a couple weeks from now something is announced with T.O., fine, then let's get back on it. But right now, we got Supernova, we got Forster next week, we got Devin, we got Brian, and we got whoever else is coming up. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple. And these cats don't know how to do that. They don't know, they really don't know how to do that. Zeus, what up? Zeus.
Zeus.
I can't hear him.
I can't hear him
Yo,
neither.
you got yo?
If he
I don't
talking,
hear him.
his mic low as hell. If he talking, or he dropped off.
Nah, he got to go. He got to come back in. Nah, he got to come back in. And they don't know how to do that, and that just aggravate me. And that's why I be like, sometimes I don't even feel like going live. It didn't got to that point, but I know I can't stop going live because of that, because I have a job to do. But it really makes me not want to go live sometimes because it pisses me off, because I'll be like, yo, y'all just don't, y'all just be aggravating sometimes. What up, Zeus?
Yo, y'all can hear me now?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you're
can hear you
good.
now. Yeah,
Man, what's good with y'all, man?
what's
I
going on?
seen the topic. I see what's going on. I read the title, Ryan versus Devin Haney. I'm gonna be honest with you. I I I, I think people pick and choose when they want their moralities to kick in, right? Everybody swearing up and down that Rolly and Pitbull fight coming up is gonna be a circus act, but don't nobody think this Ryan and Devin is a circus act. Like the shit is crazy, bro. Your boy Ryan Garcia, your boy Ryan Garcia jumped 7 people to fight Devin Haney. Do you know who the top 5 ranked in the WBO is right now? The belt that
Who?
that that, that Ryan is fighting for? Sandor
Who?
Martin, Jack Catterall, Gary Antoine Russell. That's just off the top of my head. We ain't even get to Richardson Hitchens. We talking about 4 guys right there. I gave you 4 names that deserve a title shot over Ryan Garcia at 140. So how did he jump those 4 guys? And it's another guy I'm missing. He's real prevalent in 140. I just missed his name. But how did he jump those guys? He's ranked number 6th or 7th right now in that ranking. But somehow he jumped all them guys so that he could fight Devin Haney. And we not gonna call this a circus?
Well, he jumped those guys because they paid Sandor Martin step aside money to make this fight happen because Ryan is the bigger name of those guys that you just named. He's the bigger name, and he's the only one that's been on pay-per-view. So Devin been wanting to fight Ryan for a while now. So that's the reason why he's fighting Ryan. Devin been wanting to fight Ryan for a while. But like I said, Ryan is the bigger name, and Sandor Martin was the one that was next in line, but they paid step aside for the Sandor Martin fight.
So do you think, let me ask y'all this. Serious question. Y'all think this pay-per-view gonna do 400K?
We
It
can't.
very well it can. It can.
I can't. I can't say until we see what the lineup is. I was just telling D3 that usually when we pay for pay-per-views, everybody's just into the main event. I'm paying for the whole damn card. The main event, of course, is the main 2 fighters that we've been wanting to see, but I'm paying for the whole damn card. So it's too early to announce that yet or say anything until we see what the lineup looks like. Because we're just focusing on the main event. We got to focus on the whole card. So until I see what the whole card is like, I can't really answer that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this.
Nah, I feel you.
It can do 400K, but the thing is, if Devin Haney wants to be on pay-per-view, out of those guys you just named, Ryan Garcia is the best name to put on a pay-per-view because none of those other guys been on pay-per-view, and none of those other guys are a big name to sell a pay-per-view. Like Sandor Martin is not going to sell a pay-per-view. That's going to be all Devin Haney has to making that pay-per-view. Same thing goes with Antoine. Same thing goes with Africa. All of those guys. It's going to be up to Devin Haney to sell that card because those guys never been on pay-per-view and those guys are not a household name. Devin Haney's not a household name neither, but he's a bigger star than those guys. Ryan Garcia is not a household name either, but he's a bigger star than those guys. So I understand what you're saying, but because they paid the step aside for Sandor Martin, that's why they made the Ryan Garcia fight. Oh, he dropped off.
Oh, he might have got a call or something. He'll be back. But yeah, so that's how I feel about it. Until I can see the whole card, I can't answer that. That's just for me. I can't answer that.
To be honest with you, a lot of times the card does help with selling the fight, but it doesn't really sell the fight.
Yeah, it doesn't sell the fight, but
I'm gonna prove it to you. Who was on the undercard of Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis?
Oh shit! I watched that too. Damn.
Don't remember. You don't
Nah,
remember.
I don't even remember. I ain't gonna hold you, D3, and I ordered that fight too. That's crazy.
I'm thinking about it too. I'm like, I don't even remember who was on the undercard.
But that
messed me up. I damn sure don't remember that. I damn sure don't remember who was on that undercard. That's crazy.
And that was the biggest pay-per-view of all the last year. A 1.2, 1.4 pay-per-view buys. You don't remember who was on the undercard. All you remember is Tank Davis and Ryan.
That's all I remember. Damn, D3, I hate you, man. I don't mean to say that. I don't mean to use that word because that's a strong word, but I really can't remember who was on that card. Now you gonna have me. Now you about that because I recorded it because I have one of those where you can record the fight. Now you're about to make me go back and watch that whole damn thing now.
It does help with selling the fight, but it kind of not. I mean, yeah, the casuals ain't worried about the undercard. The diehards are worried about the undercard. The casuals just worried about the main event.
Exactly. That's all they want. I don't care who's fighting on the undercard. I'm paying for these 2 fighters and that's it. Well,
but see, here's the thing though. When we talk about, so there's a card, right? Tank versus Ryan was a card where we didn't care about the undercard. We was more so, hey, Ryan versus Tank. I think that was everybody across the board. There may have been one of your fighters that was up and coming that you wanted to see on that undercard, but in terms of what we was really paying for that for, it was for Tank. For me, I feel like I got to see what the rest of that undercard looks like because I'm not gonna hold you. A Devin Haney Ryan Garcia fight that doesn't really it don't get my blood jumping. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just being honest about it.
It does for me for the simple fact of they was talking about these four kings: Ryan, Tio, Devin, and Tank. Ryan, if he follows through with this fight and they get in the ring, Ryan will be the only one that fought two of those four kings. He's the only
Yeah,
one. The rest of them they either not fought at all or they only fought once.
Right.
Tank
yeah,
Tank fought Ryan. Devin would be fighting Ryan. That's one for both of them. Ryan fought Tank and Devin.
Right. I feel that. And here's the thing. This is what I think. I think after Ryan fights Devin, right? You can literally give him a case of fighting anybody else that has a belt at 140, whether he wins or loses. If he doesn't lose in considerable fashion, like if it go to the scorecards and it's a little controversy behind it, and me, and McClain sit down and we say, you know what, that fight was closer than we thought. He has legitimacy to fight a T.O. He has legitimacy to fight a Subrio. He has legitimacy to fight anybody that has a belt at 140.
Yeah, he does. I mean, he had that anyway because of the fact that he fought Tank Davis and the pay per view was so big. He had that anyway. It's just going to make it even more of a reason to fight Ryan because now he's been in there with Tank and he's been in there with Devin. And if he beats Devin, they like, oh shit, he beat Devin. Let me get in there with Ryan. Now the reason why I'm interested in seeing this fight is because, like I told Clarence earlier on the show, this will be the first time that Devin actually faced somebody who is bigger than him. Ryan is taller than him. Devin has a 1 inch arm reach over Ryan. It's 71 for Devin and 70 for Ryan. But Devin never fought nobody that was taller than him and with pretty much the same arm reach as him. Everybody else was either smaller than him or all of them was smaller than him. No, he never fought nobody that was taller than him. Everybody's always been smaller than him.
Well, for me, I'm looking at this fight. I think that Bill and Devin had a conversation, and they said putting Ryan Garcia on our resume will give us a bigger name. I think they grabbed Ryan because they know Ryan got them 1.2 million followers on the gram. They hoping they have the same success Tank had. I don't think they'll have the same success that Tank had because I'm gonna be
Well,
honest. Tank is a bigger star than Devin Haney. Tank is a
yeah,
bigger
of
star
course.
than Ryan Garcia. To the
Of course.
casuals, Ryan Garcia may be a bigger star than Devin Haney. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
this fight, we know that Devin is the A side, but to the casuals, they don't know that. They're in for a rude awakening when this fight happens. They don't know shit about Devin Haney.
Now, like I said, they could very well make this a good pay per view as far as the sales. Um, when it comes to Devin and Ryan, I ain't talking about the undercard. When it comes to Devin and Ryan, they can make it a good pay per view if if the zone promotes this the correct way, and by doing that is doing a press tour, um, having the media day, so the casuals can actually see these guys. Now, Ryan already has a big following as far as social media. Devin has a pretty big following on social media as well, but the casuals don't know Devin like that. Um, but like I said, they could very well. If they do a press tour, they can get this fight to be somewhere between 400 to 600,000 pay-per-view buys if they do it properly. But when it comes to the undercard, you pretty much know what the undercard is going to look like. This is coming from the Zone and Golden Boy. We never really see a real good undercard for the Zone and Golden Boy. You see an okay undercard or you see a trash undercard. There's never been a good undercard for Golden Boy or the Zone.
Nah, you're right
Yeah.
about that. My next question, because people love to say that Ryan is a big sell, but if we're to look at Ryan and Devin's last outing, Ryan's last outing in December, Devin's last outing, um, obviously, we with Regis Prograis, we beg to question: are those sales going to be enough between them two to do what they need to do, or is it the Tank factor? Is it because Tank's name is involved that they're getting what they're getting? Because Ryan and Tank did over a million, and that's not to take away from who Ryan is. But then Ryan turned around and fought again on the zone. What were those views like?
Well, I can tell you what the live gate was. The live gate for Ryan Garcia was 1,017,000. For Devin Haney, his live gate was 1.7. So Devin Haney's live gate was bigger than Ryan. Ryan barely hit a million as far as live gate. He barely made $1 million live gate. So and it very well could have been because of the fact that a lot of people uh, wasn't interested in seeing Ryan because they felt like he quit, or it could very well be because of the opponent that Ryan was facing. It could be a combination of both. But one thing I will say is we know who made that fight when it came to Ryan and Tank. It was Tank Davis. Everybody wants to give the credit to Ryan. They're like, oh, well, Tank never did that before he fought Ryan. No, he hasn't did it because he wasn't in there with a dance partner that people wanted to see him in there with. And that's what
Right.
I said. It doesn't matter if it's a belt on the line or not. If you're in there with somebody that the people want to see you with, it will sell. It will sell.
I 100% believe that no matter who you put in there with Tank Davis, if they got a name, it's going to do what it need to do. I
Yeah,
can't
I
say
mean,
the
if
same.
it's somebody that wants somebody that you want to see, yeah, like if he get
Right.
in there with Devin Haney,
That
he
might do
he,
2 million.
it very well could. It all depends on how well they sell it. Because one thing I will say is PBC know how to sell a fight. They did it with Bud. They did it with Tank. They did it with Jamel and Canelo. So they know how to sell a fight and squeeze the most out of that fight as they possibly can. Now you still gonna have those that's gonna stream it and steal the fight, but for the most part, they're gonna sell that fight because if Bud and Earl didn't do a press tour, they wouldn't have did 650, 700,000 pay-per-view buys. It would have probably been somewhere around three or four.
I think this is a crazy money grab on both sides because if you look at the I said WBO, WBC. If you look at the WBC rankings, right? Devin Haney at champion. Here's the list that follows. I want y'all to check this out. Sander Martin, Richardson Hitchens, Gary Antoine Russell, Jack Catterall, Arnold Barbosa, Jose Carlos Ramirez, Steve Claggett, and Ryan Garcia are tied at 7. You can't tell me. You can't tell me within good faith. These are the same group of boxing people that said that Tim Tszyu and your boy One Time that's fighting later next month that they shouldn't be fighting because he not ranked top 5 in the WBC or WBO. Your boy Ryan not ranked top 5 in the WBC or WBO. I get it. Your boy One Time ain't fought in about 20 months, so I understand. But we can't keep picking and choosing when we're going to use the morality line. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
my whole thing about it.
I mean, I think they put Keith Thurman and Tim Tszyu on together because they want to kick off this Amazon Prime. That's the main reason why they had to put Tim Tszyu in there with a name. They couldn't just put it. They couldn't just kick it off with Tim Tszyu with a title defense. It had to be somebody with a name because this is the first fight that's going to be on Amazon Prime. So the only name they could come up with and was Keith Thurman because who else has a name like that at 154 that's free. Right now, Bud and Earl is still tied up. We don't know what they're doing. But everybody else and Jamel just came off the fight with uh with Canelo, so Jamel probably not going to fight March 30th. So who else has a name that you could have put Tim Tszyu in there and would say, you know what, this is a good name. It's going to sell off of this name. That's why I think that's the main reason why Keith Thurman's name came up.
So what do we foresee happening in Haney versus? What do we foresee?
Say that again.
What do we foresee happening in between Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia?
I mean, to be honest with you, if Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia do anywhere from 250 to 300,000 pay-per-view buys, it's a success for both of those guys because that's a fight that's the first pay-per-view that Ryan did without Tank Davis, and that would be the first fight that Devin Haney did over 150,000 pay-per-view buys.
No. I meant like the outcome. I meant like the fight outcome, not the sales. I think we both agree on the sales part. I think we agree it'll be sub 250, maybe 300. I think that'll do that. Anywhere over that is clearly a success. You know what I'm saying? So I get that, but I'm talking about like whose hands getting raised at the end of it, who walking away with that belt.
I think Devin walks away with that W because of the fact that he's levels above Ryan far as boxing ability. His boxing skills is on another level when it comes to Ryan. Now Ryan does have that X factor that he can possibly land a big shot on Devin, and that very well could get Devin to take a knee or actually go to sleep. I think that's the only chance that Ryan has. I don't think he outboxes Devin at all. At all.
I think
not even a little bit.
I think if
the
Ryan
only chance, I think the only chance is to knock Devin out.
I honestly believe that if Ryan can get into Devin Haney's head, we saw what happened every time they see each other face to face. Devin turned into somebody different, man. Devin gets like overly aggressive, overly upset. I don't know what history they got growing up and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? One of them tweeted, "This will be the 7th time we fought each other." Like I don't understand. Apparently they got some history in the amateurs or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, they fought 6 times in the amateur. So yeah, there's definitely some bad blood there. But that incident that happened the other day, that was mind blowing, and I was just stuck like, oh shit.
Right. Like Devin really don't rock with Ryan. Ryan's trying to make a point. He's trying to prove something. So if Ryan can get in a Devin Haney head, we might see a non-poised Devin Haney out there. And if we see that, oh man, that's got implications for the future.
Well, I was about to say it could be because of the fact that you got to remember Ryan ducked Devin 3 times. He was in position to be called the mandatory twice, and he chose not to. And he also had this fight, and he pulled out. So Devin really wants to put his hands on Ryan, and I think that's where the bad blood comes from.
Do you think, and McClain, I know you about to speak, but I'm gonna ask both of y'all, do you think that because he want to put his hands on him so badly, do you think that'll affect his poise and his ability to get out there and box with calmer spirits?
I think he can, because we got to remember. I think Ryan tends to show his emotions more than Devin does. Like Ryan, remember we saw Ryan fight Tank Davis. He just tried to bum rush Tank Davis. He came out swinging a big left hook. So I think Ryan is the one that I say will probably be the one that will show his emotion early in that fight, because I think Devin know how to stay to the game plan. He's more level-headed. I think he knows how to stay to the game plan. I think Ryan tends to go off script a lot.
He does.
I'm not gonna lie. Oh, go ahead, McClain. My bad.
He just gets in there and whatever game plan he thought he had for you, or whatever Derrick James showed him, that shit go right out the window. And I was telling D Free a minute ago before you came up that if he fails this, you cannot blame Derrick James. I don't want nobody going out their way to blame Derrick, because let me tell you something. Derrick is a great coach. There's certain fighters that you can't teach him anything, or you can teach him something, and then when they get in there, that shit goes out the window. When he got in there with Tank, we seen how that went. Even though I already knew Tank was going to win, I just didn't know how he was going to win. But you see how that went. Devin is no matter how we saw him or how we see him act in these fights or whatever, he knows what to do. He knows what to do, and he knows what he needs to do. And I'm just glad it happened. I'm not really focusing on who wins or who I see victorious. I'm just glad it happens, but I'm hoping in the next couple of weeks we don't hear no bullshit from Ryan Garcia's side. I'm hoping that this shit falls through, because even though it has a date on it, anything could go wrong. I'm hoping it don't. And April 20th, we're finally gonna get what we wanted.
I'm gonna say this, then I'm gonna bounce. I think that Derrick James has to have the most amazing fight camp with Ryan Garcia if Ryan thinks he stands a chance against Devin Haney. I also think that Derrick James is going to have to be that person to flip the whole script after round 4, round 5. I think if you go in there with a game plan and you think that game plan is just going to be what you use for all 12 rounds against a Devin Haney, they're going to figure you out. So I think Derrick James has to be a lot more elusive with that in terms of, all right, we did this for the first 4 rounds. Let's switch over here and catch them off guard with this. You know what I'm saying? Do I think Ryan has a puncher's chance at winning? Yes. Do I think Devin is going to carry the fight? Yes. That's how I really feel about it. I think Devin's hand will be raised. That'll be that, and we'll be all good with that. But McClain, I got to get out of here, bro. It's always a pleasure rapping to you. I got some stuff I got to take care of.
Yes, sir.
I'll definitely be on the next one. Make sure of it.
Well, I'll be live today or later on this afternoon, but I'll be in this new gym that they opening up. So as far as tonight, I might be on again tonight. So
I bet.
I'm gonna try to do as much as I can, because this Devin and Ryan really got people going. So we might come back and finish this topic.
All right, bet. Facts. Appreciate it, bro.
I appreciate you. Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate everybody coming in and rocking with me, man, on this Saturday. I love y'all. Smash that like button, y'all. Smash that like button. Get these likes up, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the time that y'all take to come and rock with me. You know me. I appreciate my brothers. D Free as always, Zeus. And shouts to everybody, Josh Sanders, Jeff Spark, Quee, Tay Tay, you know what I'm saying? Everybody who comes in, you know what I mean? Yes, sir. New York on deck. Everybody, man, like, share, and subscribe, man. Like, share, subscribe, man. Tell everybody, tell a friend to tell a friend. This is where it goes down at, man. We have real conversations. We have real conversations without everybody acting crazy on here. That's what I love about what I do. Damn, D3. I thought Golden Boy and DAZN got you, man.
Nigga, please. They'll be happy to get a nigga like me. Maybe their ratings will go through the roof.
Because you was calling out Floyd, and I thought they grabbed you and said, "Hey, brother, we got something for you over here. Leave that alone over there."
Nah, they was trying to sign me. That's what it was. They wanted to sign me. They know
Just saying, though, man.
I'll be the only chance of Oscar getting a win over Floyd.
I thought they grabbed you over there, big bro. I was gonna say, nah, they didn't get my homie D Free. Did they get my homie D Free? Nah, but for the most part, this should be good.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good scrap. I mean, we're gonna have a lot to talk about as this fight builds up and get closer because there's gonna be a whole lot of stuff gonna come out. They're gonna be talking trash behind the scenes. We're gonna hear the camps talking it. Oh, well, Dirk James don't really talk that much. He talk, but he doesn't really talk trash like that. It's gonna be more so Ryan Garcia going back and forth with Devin Haney and Bill Haney.
Yeah, that's gonna be a crazy one. I'm telling you, they're gonna have to get security in between them. The weigh-in is gonna be crazy. I
Actually,
just wish.
actually, I want them to do that because I want them to build this fight because it Devin Haney he needs to come from behind the shadows of you only can make a big fight if you fight Tank Davis because a lot of people holding that over his head and
Yeah.
I I I think Devin needs to move on with his career and stop worrying about Tank. If Tank wants you, he's gonna send an offer coming your way. If he doesn't send an offer you coming your way, then look for these other guys to
Well,
fight.
a
You ain't got to
lot of
worry
them
about
got to
Tank.
stop worrying. Yeah, a lot of them got to stop worrying about that. Tank is going to do whatever it is that he's going to do. He's going to fight whoever it is that he fights. We can't focus on that because it takes away from what's going on. I understand
And
everybody wants to see him in there with somebody, but what can we do? What can we do?
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like
it's the
when it,
same thing that we,
when it
we said
comes.
about same thing we said about Canelo when it came to Jamal and David Benavidez and Boo Boo. Y'all need to stop worrying about getting a fight with Canelo and just move on. Canelo, if he want to fight you, he's gonna send an offer. He
If
don't
I'm
want to fight
listen,
you, he's
like I
not
said,
gonna send anything.
If I'm David Benavidez, I'm not focusing on Canelo no damn more. I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna keep chasing you. I'm not gonna keep petitioning. I'm just not gonna keep doing it, bro. It's a waste of time and it's draining because you have to ask yourself, do you really want this fight to solidify your legacy or am I chasing a payday? You understand what I'm
Well,
saying? The money's
it's both. It's both when it comes to David Benavidez, but it's more so you chasing somebody who's scared of you. So it's like a bully trying to fight somebody who really don't want to fight him. Hold on 1 second.
yeah, a bully trying to fight a bigger bully. David in this case would be the bigger bully. So the little bully running from the big bully. Smash my like button, y'all, on your way in, on your way out. I appreciate y'all. Um, I want y'all to definitely join me, like I said, at 4 p.m. this afternoon. It's going down. It's gonna be a lot of fun this afternoon. A lot of fun.
Yeah.
Boy, the way you got out that car, boy, I thought you was about to make a citizen's arrest.
Oh hell no.
You got out
Ain't
that
no
car.
citizen. It ain't no citizen arrest or nothing. If I jump out the car and I'm going after somebody, I'm tackling the shit out there.
Listen, the way you just got out the car now, I was like, uh-oh. You was like, hold on. I said, damn, he gonna do this. I'm about to get this on camera. We're about to get this on camera. Hey, this will be dope, man. I'll get monetized and my views will go up. I'll be
I
like,
need to do that. I need to do that one day. Just take YouTube on a ride with me out here working.
yeah, yo, you could come. You know what's so crazy? You can't even keep it your channel. You'll have to end up coming up with a name for it. It'd be dope. You just riding around and just, you know what I'm saying? You ain't messing with
It'd be like cops on YouTube.
It'll be like cops on YouTube. That's what it would be like. You should just like that would be dope to get caught doing that, yo. Like, yo, man, I'm trying to tell you, man, the ideas we can come up with. I tell people take advantage of YouTube, but take advantage of it in the right way. Take advantage of it in the right way.
Yeah.
Got to benefit from it. Like
yeah.
me and the missus, we working on this was supposed to happen last year, but due to so much going on, it didn't happen. But me and her, we working on something this year that we're gonna collaborate on YouTube together. So we're trying to put that in effect, but we just got to find the time. We got to find the time to do it, but we trying to come up with something together on here.
I can't wait. I can't wait for my damn income tax money to come back. It's supposed to be here on the 22nd. I can start. I can get ready to jump off my other channel, which is my cooking channel, because I have all the camera equipment that I need. That's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on that money to come so I can go buy my camera equipment. So
Well,
I will have all the
you get about 3 incomes, don't you? Don't you? You get
huh?
Did you get you get paid from the tube yet?
No, I'm not monetized on the tube.
Well, that's something that we all gonna work on. We'll get
I'm not
there.
monetized on here yet.
We'll get there. It takes
I'm not
time.
even. I mean, if I get there, I get there. I'm not. I
Yeah,
mean, this.
I don't. You know what? I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Um, I don't really put my focus into that. That's why I don't stress that because I always tell people 1 day at a time. You know what I'm saying? You got to earn your way to that, man. 1 day at a time. That's all. That's why you see.
Now,
You see the growth.
I can get monetized if I wanted to, because I could just do YouTube full time. I got the time and the opportunity to do it full time. I just it's like it's not that important to me to get monetized. I get monetized when I do. And if I say, okay, you know what, I want to do this full time and make a career out of doing YouTube, then I will. But other than that, I'm not tripping off of it.
Nah, I'm not either.
It's not a sole focus. At one point, it was. I was like, you know what? I want to get monetized on YouTube, and I wanna just make YouTube my full time job. But then after doing it for a while, I was like, you know what? I ain't even really tripping off of it. That's why I said I know my cooking channel is gonna jump off much quicker than my boxing channel, because people always love cooking.
Yeah,
They love cooking channels, so it don't matter. You could show them how to make macaroni and cheese 400 different ways. They gonna tune in. Oh, what new way he's showing how to make macaroni and cheese? People gonna
yeah,
tune in because they just love cooking. I can show
yeah,
you how to make like 15 different hot wings. Niggas gonna be tuning in to new hot wings. Oh shit, he got firecracker, he got buffalo, he got habanero. I want to see how to make all these goddamn hot wings. So
uh, it's different ways to get your to get your shit up over here, man.
yeah, but
It all
yeah,
takes time. That's why
I'm not tripping off again monetized, but yeah,
I'm moving
um,
slow. I'm moving real slow. That's why I take my time.
like I done took a break from YouTube about 4 or 5 times. I mean, like I said, it's not that important to me for me to get monetized. I would love to get monetized, but it's not my sole focus on being on YouTube. My sole focus on being on YouTube is talking about these sports that I like to talk about. I talk about it all the time. So why not talking to a bunch of people? Because
Yeah,
half the time I'm with my wife. I'm not on here with other people. I'm on here.
yeah. That's
I'm not in the car with other people. But when I'm on YouTube, I'm talking to a bunch of different people, and I can talk sports because everybody have a different perspective of what they see. My wife, she only watch sports when I watch sports. She don't watch sports as a hobby. I watch it as a hobby. She don't do that. So it's different when I'm talking to my wife because she don't really understand what I'm talking about. She's learning. Like
yeah,
she's learning who these different fighters are and how things work. When it comes to
yeah.
talking to y'all, a lot of y'all already know about the sport, so y'all can give me y'all perspective on what y'all
Well,
see.
you know what? I'm gonna look at it like this, and I don't care if I'm doing this 30 years from now. I'll never know enough where I don't have to talk about it, or I think I know everything. I learn every day from the people I need to learn from. That's why when I ask certain questions, it's either I might know the answer, but I want to see what you think, or I really don't know nothing, and I'm looking for the correct answers. I'm not looking for anybody to tell me what they think I want to hear. That's what I hate. Don't tell me what you think I want to hear. Tell me the truth.
Yeah, I like to see what other people see when they looking at these fights because I be trying to figure out, did I miss something when these judges judge this goddamn fight? Did I miss something? Because I'm trying to figure out what the fuck was they looking at. Maybe I missed something. That's why I be like, okay, what you saw when you saw the fight? That's why
Man,
I be talking to people about the fights because I clearly missed something that the judges saw.
I don't get that. I don't get that. It's something I'll never forget. I see it happen in amateur boxing too. So it ain't just to me. It's not just a pro
Oh,
thing. I see it in amateur
Clarence,
boxing.
look where I'm at right now. Look where I'm at right now. Hold up. I gotta show you. Can you read that side?
No, I see it yellow. I can't. No.
Hold up. I'm gonna step back.
Oh. Oh man, my wife see that shit lose her mind.
Nigga about to get his oxtails and rice and peas on.
Man, you lucky Tiff didn't see that sign. She'd have lost her rabbit ass mind. She would have completely lost it. That's where we got to go.
Oxtails, rice and peas.
Hey,
I'm gonna wait till I'm about to go home. Cause if I get oxtails, rice and peas, my wife gonna kill me if I don't get enough for her.
I know what we still shooting. We still shooting for May 18th. Don't think we forgot about that.
Oh,
We still
I
shooting
got
for that.
I got my aunt catering the party. I ain't gotta worry about doing no cooking. Yes.
I told her. I said by May, I don't expect the weather to be summertime, but the weather should be
Oh,
decent.
oh no. Out here, it's gonna be hot. It start getting
The weather be
scorching.
funny in New York. Like the weather be funny here in May. Like I
That's because
remember.
y'all niggas up north. Down here in DC, come May, it's gonna be somewhere around between 75 and 85.
It get that hot in DC. God damn
Hell
it,
yeah.
man. I look
Hell
at the
yeah.
news. I never knew that. That's crazy. Oh,
Hell
so
yeah.
I gotta come down there on some. Oh Lord.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Wear some jeans or pants.
How are y'all? Yeah. Hmm? Welcome, y'all. Welcome. I'm up here rapping with my brother D Free. Welcome. Smash my like button, y'all. Yeah, it's going down out here. Just chopping it up. Talk about the Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney. Next week, of course, Nova, old Shockey Foster. I'll be getting into that next week. Reminder, next Tuesday, 3:30, I will be live from Cops and Kids in Brooklyn. Bruce Carrington, aka Shoo Shoo. We will be live from his media workout, 3:30 Tuesday. Join me. I gotta put it up. I'm gonna put it up, y'all, so we can see it. So y'all can see it, I should say. So we got a lot coming up for the week. I'm gonna be busy today, busy Tuesday. You know what I mean? Can't be playing with that Instagram because it's annoying. I be trying to come on there because I still be having people to talk to, but playing games with me, so I ain't doing it no more. I can't do it like that. But I got a busy week.
Oh my God. Life is
What happened?
easy. Nah, I need an officer tonight at one of these spots.
Somebody that took off again, huh?
Nah, somebody had put in for a request to be off, so I need to find an officer to fill in the spot
As
for
soon
him.
as it get to be a Friday, they want off. Ah, what was I gonna say to you before you? Damn, what was something I was getting ready to say? Shit.
Oh, well, that's what I was talking about. That's what I was saying. Yeah. So when you come down, wear some jeans or some sweatpants or whatever, but pack some shorts because
How are y'all dressing for the? Well, it's a baby shower, right?
yeah, it's a baby shower. We wear, I just said, sweatpants, jeans, or some shorts. I'm
I
I'm
gotta be
most likely
I gotta be
I'm probably
comfortable because I can never
yeah,
be
most
somewhere
likely
and not.
I'm probably gonna be in some jeans or something like that. Most likely.
Yeah, I gotta be comfortable, man, because you saying it is the way it is, and I know it ain't summertime. I gotta be comfortable, bro, because I can't just coming down there. I gotta be comfortable.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm not flying either. I'm not flying down there.
I mean, it's really no point.
DC.
You're gonna be on a plane for what? 20 minutes?
That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not doing that shit. I'm getting on either the train or the bus, but I really prefer the train because to me it's more space. Because when we get on the train, where we sit where is nobody in front of us. You know how
Yeah,
you got them
I
seats,
like that.
nobody's in front of you.
Next time
That's what we
I
do.
visit New York, I think I might be. I don't know. My wife she like driving, but the thing is, she don't do no goddamn driving. I do all the fucking driving.
She like to just sightsee, but you doing the driving while she's sightseeing and she's sleeping.
Like I don't mind driving where I get to where I'm supposed to be at. I just don't like driving to it. Like
No, because
I
when
just
you get by
I
the
wanna
time you get there, you probably be tired because you done did the driving and shit. And like, I
exactly.
want to party, I want to have a good time, but I've been driving and shit. Like shit, by the time I date and I'm exhausted.
Yeah, that's why I might talk her like when we come up. I might talk her into taking a train ride up there, and we just rent a car for the days that we're up there because I really don't feel like driving to New York. I don't feel like dealing with the traffic going into
And
New York, and I don't feel like dealing with the traffic leaving out of New York.
like nobody feel like doing that, man. Yeah, we're gonna catch a train when we go down there. Because a bus, like I said, I don't care what bus it is. It's just too much for me, and I don't mean too much far as the costing. It's just like I just can't. It'd be too many ratchet ass people on the bus for me. I
I
can't
don't
take.
I don't mind the traffic in New York. I can get around in New York. I don't worry about that. It's going to New York.
It's
That
going to
that
New York.
3.5, 4 hour drive, I'm like, all right, I'm ready to
That's
go in
why
the hotel, go to
that's
sleep
why
for a
we're
minute.
gonna make this meet and greet so worth it because people are not just gonna be coming from New York,
Hey,
but
I'm gonna tell
people
you,
from
like when
the time.
my twins was living up in New York with their mother, they stayed in Mount Vernon. We used to drive up there, pick them up, and drive right back. So you talking about 8 hours of driving. I would literally drive all the way up there, get them,
So you will
and
come
turn
from
around and
DC.
drive all the way back.
You will come from DC to go to Mount Vernon, New York.
Yep, yep.
Shit,
I would drive from DC to
you
Mount
ain't
Vernon,
bothered
pick them
you
up.
ain't bothered to stay like
I,
stay for one day in a hotel. That's a lot of driving, bro.
I would pick them up. We would leave like probably like 7 o'clock in the morning. I get there somewhere around 11, pick them up, and then drive straight back. Same thing, taking them back home. I was like,
That's a
I said, you
lot.
know what? I can't, I
That's a
can't, I
lot.
can't keep doing this shit.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
That's a whole day's worth of work. 8 hours.
Yeah, that's a lot. That is definitely a lot, man. That
Like
could
when I
take a
was
lot.
when I was driving when I was driving my
Too.
Charger, I was driving my Charger up there. I was making it up there in like 2.5 hours because I was doing like 115 all the way down New Jersey Turnpike. I was doing like 115 all the way down New Jersey Turnpike.
You a wild boy, man. You really are.
So I would literally, a car would be in front of me, like maybe a quarter mile up the road. I would throw my lights on and just be moving. Them niggas see me coming, they just move out the way, and I just keep going.
Kids, when you grow up, never be like D3. Never be like D3, kids. Because your ass is gonna get pulled over, and possibly if the car is not in your name or if you didn't have permission to have the car, you will be going in, kids. So for future reference, don't be like D3. Don't do it. Mom's got to come pick you up, or she got to come get the car. I don't think she's gonna be too happy about it. Mm, don't not be like D3, kids. Yeah, but yeah, I'm catching the train down there. Like it's already solidified. I don't have a problem going to Amtrak because there's certain shit that they don't tolerate on Amtrak. So it's better. It's better.
Yeah.
And I like it. I get a better view. The only thing about Amtrak that probably bothers me is being that we haven't been on this since June of 2021 when we first rode. It was
Mhm.
COVID. They didn't have a lot of selections of different things for you to eat on there. They had where you could heat up the hamburgers, the hot dogs. I'm like, I'm not getting on the train just to eat hamburgers and hot dogs. Now I don't know what the service is like now because it's 3 years later. But you ain't finna have me pay to eat hot dogs and hamburgers. If you gotta heat that shit up, I'd rather be on Greyhound than where I could stop at a gas
Uh,
station and some shit and eat. I'm not
I,
doing that.
I, I remember the one time that I went to Connecticut, I caught Amtrak when I was probably about 14, 15 years old. No, I was younger than that. No, I was like 14, 15. And I went to Connecticut to see my cousins, and we caught the Amtrak up there. And man, we was tearing them goddamn hamburgers up. We was fucking those hamburgers up.
Man, look, I was doing it too, but because I had the Amtrak was stopping, but it's not stopping with so much you can get off. They real impatient. They getting people off, getting people on, and they on to the next stop. When you on Greyhound or Peter Pan and all of them, and you happen to pull up at a station or you happen to pull up at a gas station where you can run in and get Dunkin' Donuts, or you can get Popeyes, or you can get Church's Chicken, or whatever it is that they got. That's your opportunity. Like, all right, I can go eat, I can go smoke, I can do whatever. But when you on that M track, sheesh,
Nah, see,
sheesh.
I wasn't getting off. I was staying right on Amtrak. I give me my soda and got me like two burgers. I was fucking them jokes up on
And
Amtrak.
I told my wife, if we got to get on M, listen, if I got to get, and the sad thing about it, you don't want to waste any your money on
And
food
see,
because it ain't like there's a microwave. So, you don't even know if you can go heat up anything. So whatever you get, if it get cold, you just gonna be eating the shit.
that's another thing. I always get on the express. I never got on the joints that make stops. When I rode Greyhound, I got on Peter Pan because it was the express. When I got on Amtrak, I took the express. I never got on one that made stops. It was always the
Well,
express.
I prefer if there's a way I leave from here coming to DC and I can go express. The quicker that I get there, the better for me. Because I really don't want to have to be stopping at places and I know I can't get off. That'll piss me
If
off,
if
especially when
you
I'm
take
home.
if you take yeah if you take Greyhound, take Peter Pan. Peter Pan is express. Peter Pan is express if you take Greyhound.
Oh
If you take an
yeah.
Amtrak, I think Amtrak has an express. What they did when I went to Connecticut, I don't know about going to DC, but if there's an express, take the express. It's a straight shot. You'll get there.
That's what I
You'll
want.
probably leave New York. Say you leave New York at like 10 o'clock. You'll probably get to DC probably somewhere around 1.
Um, one thing about us when we leave here, she'll tell you. Even when we go into Atlantic City, we always early birds. We're out and we at the Port Authority on some like 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, waiting to get on the bus to go to Atlantic City because
Yeah,
we know
that's
it's
that's how me
crowded.
and my wife is. Like if me and my wife going out of town, we leave at crack of dawn. Like when we went to Texas, we caught the earliest flight that we said, you know what? Because we had to wait for our stepson. He had to drive us up there. So
Yeah.
we caught a flight at I think 9 o'clock. we got to Texas like 11. It was like 11 o'clock. We got to Texas. We came
I'm
back.
working on that next.
We caught the 10:30 flight in 10:30 in the morning, Sunday morning. Back. We got back home like around 12. So we always try to catch the earliest flight that we can possibly catch, or the earliest. Like we leave out. Like when I left out to go to the Poconos for our honeymoon, we left out like 3 o'clock in the morning. We left out like 3 o'clock in the morning. We got to the Poconos. I think it was like 6 in the morning. Niggas was still asleep. We ain't had to worry about no traffic or nothing, cause niggas was still asleep.
Probably on the DC trip, I'm gonna keep it 100. Yeah, that would be if I did do it local. Any way you look at it, we out the door early in the morning. We don't do all that. Yeah, well, we'll leave at 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Nah, we don't do that. We out because when you got to give women time to get up, get themselves together, do their hair, do their makeup, whatever it is that they need to do. You know what I'm saying? But we out the door.
Yep.
We out the door because then even from where we live, we still have to catch a cab. We still have to catch a cab to the bus station or to the train station. Then you got to know where you're going. You got to know what gate to go to. You got to know what, you know what I'm saying? So, and you want to get a good seat. That's what we like to do. We don't like to have people sitting in front of us. We don't like to have people like, well, if you sit in the back of us, it ain't going to matter. But we don't want to have nobody sitting in front of us. So when we get on the train, we always get on in the front where nobody, it's just us. So that's how we like to do that. As far as the bus, it's kind of hard to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to do that. Yeah, you know what I mean. So we not going. But either way, May 18th, we going to start working on something like that by the end of this month, by March. I'm gonna put something together where we get our tickets. We'll have them ahead of time. But we just want to make sure before we put that down that we good. Which the weather will be nice by then. Like you said, if it's like that, like you're saying it is, or we gonna have a ball. And then we looking forward to y'all coming up in August.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be nice down here in May. It's always nice in May.
Y'all gonna be getting. They look like, I don't know, for some reason when you show me that spot, and then I'm thinking about the people, I'm like, it look like it's gonna be a lot of intoxicated people, man. It look like people are gonna be enjoying themselves. People are gonna be eating and drinking and smoking and having a time of their life, which that's what I love to be a part of.
Because you got it's gonna be a lot of drinking. It's definitely gonna be some smoking because it's for my stepson. My stepson is 21. His girl is 21. Oh well, he'll be 21 February 29th. She is the baby shower is on her 21st birthday.
That's crazy.
So they're gonna it's definitely gonna be some drinking and it's gonna be some smoking in the parking lot somewhere because they're not gonna be able to smoke in the building, so they're gonna be smoking in the parking lot somewhere. But it's definitely gonna be some drinking.
It's gonna be lit. I'm definitely going. Like I said, me and the missus. First of all, this would be a good getaway trip for us because even though it's DC, it's still a getaway. We have not really had we have not had the opportunity since 3 years ago to get away. I think St. Petersburg, Florida, was the last getaway, and that was for the Hall of Fame. That's when we met Riddick Bowe and all of them. That was the last getaway. So this for us, we need it. That's what we plan on doing for the summer, trying to get away as much as we can. You know, as much as we can.
Like now that I live probably 15 minutes away from the beach. I'm gonna be at the beach a lot this summer. I'm trying to go to Ocean City a lot. I'm going to Texas. I'm trying to go to Texas somewhere around June, July, and then we're gonna come up to New York. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of getaways this summer.
As we should. I told everybody, you got an opportunity to get away. It's different when you can't afford to get away. But if you got a couple of dollars, I don't care if you're going to the next state from you or the next 2 states from you. Get away, man. Get away,
Like
like I told my wife.
so me and my wife, our anniversary, we went to Virginia, literally right across the bridge. We went to Virginia and stayed in a hotel for the weekend for our anniversary. We didn't leave the DMV. We didn't go far. Like we was literally probably 25 minutes away from our house, but it was a getaway.
That's what we do. We go to Atlantic City. Somebody goes, "That's not a getaway." Shit, that's further enough.
It was a getaway because anytime you leave your house and you stay in a hotel for the weekend, it feels like you on a vacation.
Yeah, we you know how many times we went to Atlantic City and somebody from our hood would be like, "Damn, I didn't know y'all was there. We were there too, but we might have been 2-3 hotels down. We ain't gonna tell you we were there. We ain't there to do no damn reunion or to link up. We here because we chilling. I'm chilling with my bed. I be telling my peoples, if you in Atlantic City, we happen to run into each other. I'm not calling you just to tell you I'm out here. This is me and now if we run into each other, then we run into each other. But this is me and wifey time. Like, we ain't out here for no kumbaya. Like, I ain't out here for none of that.
Nah, like niggas be like, what'd you do for fun? Chill in the house. That's what I do for fun. I don't be hanging out like that.
I hate when people ask that question though. What is it that you do for fun? I live.
For my daughter's birthday next week, we going to Dave and Buster's and we gonna bowl and stuff like that. They want to go roller skating because they like to see me roller skate because I know how to roller skate.
The best thing you could do for fun is live. Just live.
I ain't got to do a lot of expensive stuff to have fun. I could just have the family. We could go to Dave and Buster's, or we can go to the bowling alley, or we can go to the skating ring, and we'll have a ball. We'll just be 5 minutes away from the house having a ball.
All you got to do is live, enjoy your life, have fun. That's all we got to do. Everybody act like you got to spend all the money in the world. You got to have the flyest clothes. You got to take the best trips in the world to have fun. Just live. I mean, if you can afford to do that, then kudos to you. But other than that, just live your life, man. That's all I do. And this year, like I said, I learned a lot from a lot of these years. But this year's a year where I'm just looking at life different. I'm looking at it super different. Looking at it super different.
We're gonna have off here. I gotta take care of some stuff.
Yeah, let me get up off here too, because I've been on here for a minute. I gotta get ready to go to this gym in a couple of hours, so let me recharge everything, my equipment, and get my stuff together. Well, I'll holler at you though.
All right, appreciate it.
All right.